Today we're going to make a gold bar so incredibly valuable that it's hopefully going to break the game. It's going to be far and away more valuable than a giant mountain of gold I had to delete because the game just couldn't take it anymore. So the first thing we're going to need is the basic supplies to get down to the good gold. And we're going to use a truck today, that way I can transport multiple things at one time. Not that I need a lot for doing this. This idea was actually suggested to me in the comments of the last video, and as soon as I read it I knew we were going to do it and going to have a lot of fun with it. And with that I think I have enough to get me started. Our first goal basically is to find one single large gold nugget. Or Cloudium if we can find it, but gold is going to be much easier right now. I really miss my super pickaxe right now. But we'll get it back eventually. I've also realized too that as long as I have my magical hat here, I'm able to dig straight down if I want to, which is going to save me a little bit of time. Because we're just going to go straight to the bottom as quick as we can. It's not a perfect science, but we're going to get there anyway. I am not very good at digging in a straight line, but we've hit the bottom.
Help!
I don't actually know if this is going to save any time now because I'm kind of floating around bumping into everything, but whatever. Basically what I'm going to need is one bucket and one shovel down in the deep. And we can actually just let those go ahead of time if we time it properly. There it goes. This is probably also not going to work out super well, but we'll figure it out as we go. We take a bit of the deep dirt that has the good stuff, put it in the bucket. I don't know if that went in a bucket or not. Yeah, I think it did. Perfect. Whoops. That was actually a considerable problem because now I can't drop the shovel and therefore I can't put the hat on. So that's just a very good example of my stupid idea having stupid results. So we'll leave that there. We'll go down and get our thing. Hopefully this bucket of dirt has some good stuff in it, and I just realized I forgot a brush. So now I need to go all the way back to get it. You go in there. But at least when I want to go back to the store now, if I need only one thing, I can just fly there and it's much quicker. And it's all worth it in the pursuit of that gold. Okay, give this thing some water, place it on the ground, and then give it a rinse. And what do we got? That's kind of a rare find, but actually not what we wanted for once, so great. So let's go back down the annoying hole to get some dirt for the bucket. I'm going to try this slightly different way this time. I'm going to simply bring 2 scoops to the surface for it instead of trying to deal with it all down here, because that didn't seem to work very well. Though there's not really going to be a great way to do this. But I am just kind of happy I have these lazy options available to me these days. Let's see if I can get this first try for once. Nope. I can't even put dirt into a bucket. But that's the kind of brilliance you guys are here for. There we go. One single gold nugget, but it's rather girthy. So it by itself is worth $71, which isn't that much. But thanks to this little bit of magic, we can spawn another gold nugget that's going to be worth exactly $71 again. So I actually need to go back to the shop now, but this is where this is going to get fun. Not the driving part, because this is always a little bit wonky. Basically, I need a smelter. Or maybe it's actually just a cauldron I need. Because to be honest, at this moment, I forget the difference between them. So I'll just buy both just in case. I can't wait to get all the way back and then see what I forgot anyways. But that's also why I'm working on the closer ground, because it's less time to travel back and forth a billion times. But I am hoping that I can just use this, and it seems that I can. So if I drop these 2 gold nuggets in there that are worth $71 each, they're going to turn into a gold bar that's worth $168. But then look what I can do. I've turned 2 gold nuggets into something that's going to be worth much more, because if I drop these into here, well, they're going to start multiplying too, and they melt down very quickly. So just like that, in the few seconds it's taken to do this, we've now created a gold bar worth 504. And then guess what we're gonna do? Another 500, another 500, another 500, another 500. So I just need to find a nice efficient way to put these into here without the game lagging or me tipping them or turning them. I might still have to set up a conveyor just to handle this so they feed in there properly consistently, but we'll figure this out as we go. I've got nothing but time for this. But already in a few seconds it's taken, well, there's $3,000 and we get to multiply it as much as we want. I do think I want to try a conveyor setup on this though, because I'm not sure. Well, that'll work for now, but I think a conveyor setup is probably going to be better long term. And one that's maybe a little bit spaced out, because they only, if I spawn them too quickly, I don't think that's going to work. Like if I use an auto clicker, which isn't working right now, well, they're going to build up anyway. I could sit here and manually do this all day, which I very well might have to. But we'll figure out a good system for this because we need like a bigger opening. I don't think you're really supposed to put a lot of gold bars in here, which is why they don't really fit that nicely. I think I found a secret though. You tip them in forwards. I always tip them in backwards for some reason, which is very stupid in hindsight. But already now, what are you worth? $54,000, and I mean every time I multiply that, that's another $50,000. I smelt that down, redo the whole process. I don't know what kind of value is going to break the game, but $54,000 is a lot all by itself. So let's go get just a few conveyor pieces. I This one must have been what lodged earlier. There's also logic gates too that can keep track of things, which I should have used last time I spawned a bunch of gold, but I kind of forgot they existed, but that would have been really fun to work with. But that's also a struggle for me because logic and me don't mix well. For example, I just went to the entirely wrong shop because there's no conveyors here. I think the only ones I'm going to need today are going to be a straight conveyor, a centralizer, and maybe an uppy ramp thing. I guess we got to also feed this with a pump and then plug it also. These stupid little ideas always just escalate and grow into something ridiculous. You think you need one part, but then you actually need 10. So I guess while we're at it, we should also press that gem into a thing. So we'll just start to organize slowly. I already forget what I needed. Okay, one of these, probably some more straight pipes, and let's pretend that's good enough. I do love how sharp the game feels though without all that gold lying on the ground. Like, what a difference. And this is the point where I realized that I did actually forget a funnel, but I don't know if that's going to be a huge deal today. And since we have one of these, we might as well make it into a bar, and we'll make it into a pretty big one at that. Because that's really only going to take a second anyways, because we have it all right here handy to us, and that's going to fuel my conveyor belt forever. Or at least if it doesn't, we can just make another one that easy. In fact, there's some spares. They can just hang out over here for now. Now, the hardest part of any one of these videos is getting something to sit properly where it's supposed to. I know there's a better way of doing that and I'll learn it one day, but for now I'm going to be stupid and pretend it's easier not to. Now it's once again time to figure out exactly how a conveyor system is going to work here efficiently. Because something like this obviously isn't high enough to drop into a crucible. So we're going to have to spawn a few more pieces. Again, I don't want a bunch of clutter sitting around because that slows the game down and just annoys me, so I'm trying to be a little bit efficient. But I think if we put 2 centralizers here, that should be enough and it should be able to drop into this guy. That might work. I don't know how the bars are going to drop off there from that height, but we're going to test that and see. I also forgot that I can use this to right click things and delete them from existence, so if I get too much clutter I can remove it. But it's time to see if this is going to work. So we're going to start multiplying a $50,000 gold bar and we're going to drop a few on the conveyor kind of to see what happens. So if we spawn them something like that, so they're going business and forward, they get centralized, they drop in slowly. It does work, but they're not super quick. But if I can do that consistently, I think that's actually going to work. It's not going to be super quick, and I think I need a funnel, which may or may not work against me. So I think the funnel is either going to be perfect or it's going to be a disaster. So I put it like that. Well, we'll see what happens. They will guide the gold bar in very nicely, but if they get stuck on the lip or something, that's also a problem. Yeah, that's not going to work like that at all. Luckily, I'm a problem solver. So what I'm going to do is probably just turn this into a gold bar real quick. And, well, let's see what this one's worth real quick, just for fun. I'm going to start to lose track of these. So that's $108,000. I think I just need to make the stack 1 higher, and that's actually maybe going to be perfect for once. I'm really hoping I can get away with it like this, so as the gold bar falls, hopefully it tips just a little bit. I'm not entirely convinced that it's going to, but there's only one way to find out, and we're going to have to figure out a way to make this work one way or another. Did that go in? Oh, okay, kind of went in, but it also kind of didn't for some reason. Not sure what that's about, so hopefully that was just a one-off. So let's try and put another gold bar in there. I might have to find another way to bump the gold bar to get it to turn. I might have to put a bit of dirt up there or something weird. But it's going to be trial and error until... Where did it go? Did it already go in there? Oh, I think I know where it went. It just went nowhere on the conveyor because it didn't want to move that time. I thought it seemed a little fast. Okay, so it's going in there, but the funnel is stopping it from melting. So we might have to drop everything down another level anyway, just so the funnel is going to be separate from this anyway. But that would be fine. That would still be a very easy solution, all things considered. Did that stop again? This is also going to be a problem. For some reason, the gold doesn't love the conveyor belt. But they probably didn't really expect people to be using conveyors and gold bars together. It's a bit of a strange idea. That's probably going to jam because it did the first time. So let's weigh that out real quick. That should be $200,000, $217,000. So no matter what, we're getting very rich because that's a lot of money. So what is, I don't know, there's $1 million in gold. But what if we try it? Okay, it really doesn't like that conveyor. Doesn't like these at all. We might have to start it right there. And that's fine if I can sit there properly. And that misses by a lot. Okay, so what if we put something of a barrier right there? That way it'll hit that and bounce in. Yeah, there's probably a better way to do this. I'm just trying to be really lazy and use what's on hand right now. Wow, seriously, of all the ways you could fall. Maybe if I put it this way to start. Is that a bad idea? That might work, actually. What's gonna happen? Nope. I really just want a foolproof system. So let's go 1 higher. Basically, I'm hoping the gold falls in here, that funnels it enough to drop in, and then it actually smelts like it's supposed to in that one. This might be it. I don't know if that's going to be super consistent, but I would be okay if they just bounced out and around the edge, but they're going to probably clog that up at some point. Yeah, if I could find somewhere to sit super consistently, like if I knew right here worked and I could get back to this exact position. What was that? Well, that's as good as it's maybe going to get for now. Then I'm going to try dropping a gold bar, I don't know, here? Because I'm kind of hoping to just be able to go like that. Is that going to work? That actually might work okay. So, I don't know, let's try like that. We're not going to be able to do this overly quick because they are going to jam up. But so far, so good. There's even one jammed up there. Okay, so far not so good. I mean, if I really have to, I can just do this way and that wouldn't be the end of the world. I just really wanted a nice automated system, but the physics of rectangles, just like in real life, are unknown to everyone. But I mean, even that little bit, now what's this worth? 283,000, and we can also multiply it rather quickly. So yeah, I think this is ultimately going to be the best way. The conveyor was a nice idea, but if we could find just the right spot to sit, kind of like this, we can just sit here for a couple minutes and let the gold take a bath. After a few minutes, we are going to reform it, and well, you get the idea. I just hit my auto clicker on right click. I don't know why my left click one isn't working anymore, but the right click one certainly works. So we just destroyed our gold bar. We lost some value, but that's okay because we're already up to minus 107,000. So we're clearly doing something right. Okay, good news though. I fixed my auto clicker. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised how fast we hit the negatives with the gold bar though. I thought we'd at least get into tens or hundreds of millions before it hit negatives. So I don't really know how it's calculating value at this point because I assume that last one should have been worth millions, but we just spawned like 10 of those and put them together. So okay, maybe that's just simply the max value we get. What are these ones worth? Nothing if we don't put them on a scale. Okay, these are actually worthless. I don't love how these don't get a proper value. Maybe if I take that to the shop, it's going to give me the full readout because I feel like that's negative a bigger number than we're seeing. So if we bring this over here, you only take those items. So if we take this over here, yeah, that's a pretty big number already. Minus 10,737,418. So let's go smelt a few more of those together and see if we can get that number to change. Otherwise, it's worth negative $10 million. So I'm going to owe them a lot of money. Okay, I think I found the perfect spot to sit. Unfortunately, I still can't use my auto clicker because, well, that almost worked. Oh, that actually does kind of work if I can get 3 in a row. I could slow the auto clicker down, but we'll just do this for a minute anyway, because I don't know if the value of these is going to change anymore. It might just have a hard cap. Okay, we just put, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 of those into the gold soup. So as soon as that one wants to go in there, we will hopefully see a different number here. So that one is worth 10,737,000 and change. This one is worth 10,737,000 and change. So the value doesn't actually change. I mean, that's probably just something based in the coding like it always is. I don't understand any of that. So we haven't tried cutting these in half yet or combining them with other things, which might have an interesting result because maybe if we cut them in half, they're going to have a positive value again. Okay, time for a math test. So if one of these is worth negative 10,700,000, half of one is worth 10,700,000. Okay, so it's still like adding the value, it's just not displaying the value. So this is really annoying, but I need gems now. I guess I'm just gonna try and get lucky and mine run up from the bottom. I don't know what the odds of finding gems are, but I know it's not super high. But all I need is one, and then I can combine it also into some kind of super gem. And to be fair, my very first scoop of dirt, I did find one of the blue power gems, so luck is clearly on my side. A little bit of water, and let's hope for a black onyx gem. Would that be too much to ask? They're only extraordinarily rare. And I accidentally dropped the bucket down the hole, so things are going just really great. I really could just set up an operation like I always do, but I just really don't want to do that because that's actually quite a bit of work. I'm mostly just banking on the fact that the gems hopefully won't take more than about 10 times doing this. Really wish I had some water down here. I'd be able to make this work much quicker. I could run pipes over to drip down, which might not actually be the worst idea in the world. But again, I'm still banking on this being slightly faster. And now that I gave myself a bit of room, I can actually leave the shovel down there. It's not as bad. I just realized that while I was doing this, I did actually find a piece of cloudium, which is considerably harder to find than a single gem, and it's considerably more valuable than gold. I've also seemingly managed, never mind, to lose my brush. Give me a gem. Oh, we got lots of stuff, but none of it's what I wanted. Wait, I think we just spat out our first gem. Now I need a grinder. So we can use that to turn our gem into something pretty, and we finally have something we can work with. An emerald won't be my first choice, but it's worth $106, and that's just going to be the way it is. but we're able to multiply them as we want. So if we take one of these ridiculous gold bars and combine it with a gem, what is that going to give us in value? Kind of hoping it does something stupid or puts the value back into positive again, but we'll see what this is worth. There's negative $10 million in gold plus a $100 emerald. Still just the max value. Oh, what actually happens if we sell that? I never really considered that. I don't know what negative 10 million gold looks like, if it can even generate that. That might just crash the game, but I'm kind of excited for that. Okay, so this ring right now is worth, yep. Okay, it just doesn't take it. Take my money. I guess it just can't really figure out what to do with that because it's negative money anyway and it's a really big number. It might actually be bigger than that still because it's still off the board. I don't know if we have any way of knowing. Okay, so we're going to leave that somewhere where I'll find it later for sure. But let's do the same thing with compressed gems. I want a very valuable gem. So we'll go ahead and dismantle this for a minute because I feel like we're not going to need it again. And we've already made a pretty good mess of everything, but we've got what we need to start compressing. And I'm really hoping I can get away with this. Oh, I can. Perfect. So we're going to auto-click that for a sec. Doesn't spawn them in super quick, but it's going to be a lot of value regardless. So let's go ahead and turn those into a super gem. We'll check the value of this real quick. $2,800 already. Not sure how many of these we're going to be able to fit in. Oh, they stack anyway. Perfect. Oh, we can just endlessly do this if we want. What did we say it was? About $3,000 per one. So we're well over $50,000 by now. So now this single gem is worth $100,000. So I think it breaks at about $1 million. So we're going to multiply this 5 times for now, which looks something like that. So yep, that's perfect. $500,000. I don't know at what point the game is going to break. Whoops. Okay, that's nope. It's okay with $1 million. I'm assuming that the 10 million point is about where it's going to break because that's what it's showing on the other one. So let's throw 10 of those in, not you. Therefore, okay, that's really just what I wanted. Yeah, I also don't know why I just dropped that, but cool. Okay, stop. I want you. So that's going to be worth about 20 million. That should be the breaking point. Unless it lets me go higher with gems. Nope, that's definitely the breaking point. So this one is about as valuable as you can get, but I've got an idea. And that's kind of what happens if we do this, say, twice on here. That's $18,202,000, which, okay, looks like that. Fair enough. The game handled that just fine. And it shows a big number there. So at what point is it going to say enough is enough? Well, it did. I don't even know where those are going. There's not a lot of room to work here. Okay, whatever. We'll take that for now. I don't know what that is. 11,000 million. I can't remember. Okay, they don't want to combine anymore because the numbers are just too big. So the stacks of money breakdown. 18,202,000. Seems like a lot of money. But I guess also each one of these is worth $10 million all by itself. So that's going to add up fairly quick. Well, since each and every one of these is worth $9 million, we might still be able to use it to break the game. The value of things didn't happen to break the game because there's that unfortunate cap at $10 million. But say I just sit here for a while and spawn a whole bunch of the green gems. You can see them bounce forward, so whatever, they'll pile up somewhere down there eventually. The point is, at $9 million per gem spawned, we're spawning 10 of these every couple seconds, so we're making hundreds of millions, soon to be billions of dollars in green emeralds. So to put this into perspective a little bit, every minute we're spawning $1.7 billion worth of emeralds. So if I actually did this for 10 hours, there'd be $1 trillion worth of emeralds on the ground, and I might just do it. It's already been about 10 minutes of spawning emeralds. That should be tens of billions of dollars worth of them, which is kind of funny because it doesn't really look like tens of billions of dollars worth of emeralds, but that's because each one's so incredibly valuable. So I think we can keep going with this one a little longer. Well, it's been about 10 hours and my auto clicker has once again failed me. I'm not entirely sure what happened because it's also nighttime. The game is supposed to remain paused in time forever. So I guess in a way we kind of did break the game, but it seems to be frozen again back in the middle of day. But then I'm kind of once again disappointed at the results of this. I mean, there was a lot of them there because they're so spread out, but I was hoping for a much bigger pile because I don't know how long my auto clicker ran for before it crapped out. But I guess I did succeed in making myself pretty rich considering each one of these is worth $9 million, so we're sitting on many billions of dollars worth of emeralds. So let's go ahead and see about loading a few of these up. Pretty sure I can get away with just kind of going like this for a minute, and some of them will land in the truck, some of them will not. I tried to leave it tilted slightly forward so they would roll in, and I think that should be enough. Now, I think it's safe to assume we did not even make a dent in how many we took away from our pile. So we'll try and get an idea of the value. I just need to try and find a way to get some, if not all of these onto the table all at once, and that's going to be a struggle. Out of everything I've done so far, this is the most annoying thing because they're so strangely shaped that they just bounce off each other and pretty much go wherever they want. But so far it looks like we're going to make some profit. Okay, I think this is just going to have to be as good as it gets because it is really hard to fit anymore on that table. We can find the value of what this is worth. At least we went back into the minuses again. Today we're playing as what's called a very hungry shark, so that means we're gonna eat a whole lot of endangered creatures. I'm sure there's some kind of awesome quest I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm really just going to enjoy eating crap for a little bit. There is a golden turtle, I'm sure that's pretty endangered, and probably also pretty delicious. And it's dead. For everything we eat, we get a few coins, which levels us up. And this is a concept we've never ever seen before. Look at that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna eat you anyway. If I don't eat things fairly frequently, I do starve to death. But that also means I can upgrade my shark. So since we did get 204 coins out of that deal because I watched an ad, we're gonna increase the speed and also the bite. Probably a few times just because those both sound like very helpful things. I'm not even going to worry about boost, we just need to be really quick and really hungry. Okay, so let's try that again with more eating. I'm definitely a lot quicker already, so this is going to be much easier. The turtles used to outrun me. Now I outrun them. I don't really know what's more valuable to eat, but I'm assuming turtles probably are because they're a little bit harder to catch. Most of these fish are kind of stupid, they just hang out and wait for me to eat them. And some crabs. These do also look like just the boring variety of crabs, but I'm still going to put them in my mouth. Then we're going to move down here to hopefully find some new fish to eat. Survival bonus. Gonna eat one of those. Gonna leave the pufferfish alone. Then I'm gonna wander down into this cave where there's hopefully bigger, stronger things for me to eat. Like whatever. Nope, that's venomous. Don't touch that one. Found another shark, which is considerably smaller than me, so I'm able to eat it. And I think that was a pufferfish. Thanks to my extra bite strength, I'm able to, ooh, a diver, a human. I've always wanted to eat humans. Not really sure what these are, but they seem to want to hurt me. And for the first time in my life, I've gone too deep. Apparently the pressure is too much down there, so I've got to stay at this elevation for now. And we got murdered by a stingray. But we did get a new high score, and look at all those coins. So after eating those fun creatures, our reef shark is up to level 5, so we're going to increase the speed and bite one more time. And then also the boost. This is what we're going to call a gateway shark, which is going to lead us to bigger and better sharks. So let's try this now. We're even quicker and even more dangerous, and we can also use our boost a little better. But I feel like that's probably only going to put me into danger. But I did already level up, and I know there were some sharks down here before, and I feel like eating other sharks is going to be the best way to assert dominance. Don't touch the sea mine. And what is this? That looks like something I should be eating. Get in my mouth. Stop, stop, stop. I'm trying to eat something. Okay, I got that one eaten. And come on. Yeah, there we go. It gave me an emerald. Not entirely sure if that's a type of currency or not. Presumably it is. And that's just fine by me. I'm even eating these now. These are super poisonous normally. There's food, but I can't get to him because he's in a cage. Can I eat the people on the surface? I can eat the people on the surface. Oh, you better run. I will eat you all eventually. There's so many things to put in my mouth, it's almost overwhelming. I don't know if they're good or they're bad, but they all get the same treatment. They get the taste test. Found what appears to be some kind of salmon, which are probably pretty good eating. We're also a little bit deeper than we were before. This was a stingray that killed me last time. They look very happy, but they're very dangerous. That put us all the way up to level 7. And once we do make some money, we can really equip our shark with some pretty cool stuff. Like a missile launcher. Don't know how much it costs, but I feel like that'd be a fine addition to my shark. But for now, I'm just going to grind it out so I get a little bit more money. Which is great news for the sea creatures of the world. Do I get extra money for people? I sure hope I do. Oh, come on, the person's so slow. Got her. Protein shake. I consumed yet another person, and apparently I got a mission completed. So I guess my mission was just to eat people, which I very much enjoy doing. And I'm gonna eat this lady and everything else that I can. Flying boats are cool too. Ooh, divers. Oh, okay, they're bad. So currently we're using a reef shark, which is level 8. But it seems to want me to get the hammerhead shark pretty soon. All we need is 3,000 coins for that. And it's a good thing I know how to make money. I just realized I've actually made a career out of putting things in my mouth. I think I just saw a hammerhead. Yep, I sure did. So that's what a bigger shark looks like. I'm gonna need a better shark. Looks like I finally hit level 10, so I'm just gonna keep on eating things until I die, and then we're gonna see what we can do. I really just want a shark that's so big that he eats everything and can't really get damaged. I just want to be able to consume anything without really having to worry what it is. Because right now, a lot of things I put in my mouth seem to have an adverse effect. Just saw something pretty big and golden scoot by, and I don't know what it was, but I want to put it in my mouth. Oh, don't touch that. So after all that, the reef shark hit level 10, and we got some good money for it. Then after very legitimately buying some coins, just because I can, we're gonna unlock the mako shark, which is faster and stronger than the reef shark. And I guess since I accidentally on purpose bought those coins, let's make the bite power a little bit stronger. This should pay for itself before long. Then also the speed and the boost. Just like that, a maxed out mako shark. Now let's see how this performs. Already eating other sharks in a big hurry, and I feel a lot bigger overall. Ooh, we'll take revenge on these maybe. Or we'll get killed by them. Whatever the case, we'll work our way up to those. Another shark? I swim into a lot more sea mines than I would like to admit. Because they're hard to see off the screen. So let's try that again, but with less swimming into sea mines. And eating more of these annoying seals. I don't know why they bite me. I always consume them right afterwards. So the goal now is to get this shark to level 10 so we can unlock the next one. We're going to work our way up and get bigger and bigger sharks. What is that? A purple shark? Come here. I'll eat a purple shark. I don't care. Get in here. I also found a great beach for eating people because it's mostly water. There wasn't any that time, but I ate a lot of people there a minute ago. Wait, was that a... No, that's an upside down crab. Also, not really sure what this thing is, but it's very loud. Oh, okay. We can go airborne. Of course we can. Then we can eat stuff in the sky. And after getting murdered by yet another stingray, I'm gonna buy a bow tie for an extra 5% points. Mostly because it looks good, but also because it's gonna help me get more experience. It's gonna help me do something. I don't know what yet, but as long as I'm getting more everything, then I'm happy. There's another level up. I did just see another glowy fish. He went that way. These have got to be worth more. As soon as I catch him, we're definitely gonna put him in our mouth. I've gone through some kind of a portal and found myself in Antarctica where there's lots of people to be eating. And also penguins. And my shark can go on boats. So that's big trouble for everyone in existence. I'm just finally happy I found a game where I can eat people. I'm not entirely sure how I got here, but I just need to spend more time here because there is so much food. And very little danger apparently. And apparently kicked me out of Antarctica and I have no idea what that was. But I'm back in the regular ocean again. And I also found some really big sharks and creatures over that way. I've also just learned that you can actually stack equipment, so I just added a safety pin for an extra 10% survive bonus. So while I'm at it, we're gonna buy the price tag, which is gonna give me another 5% points. Good news everyone, I get more points for murdering you now. While 5% might not seem like a lot, that's gonna add up a lot over the next 10 hours. Definitely need a bigger shark though, because I'm not nearly big enough to dwarf the people yet. I can still eat them very comfortably, but could be bigger. I almost had that hammer shark dead. At least at this point, I am big enough to eat these stingrays. Most importantly for now though, I can eat other sharks. At least the smaller ones. I ran into the occasional bigger one, but we'll get a bigger shark pretty soon. I'm about to level up, just need to find a few well-placed meals, and I think I saw a diver. Nope, a bigger shark. Okay, never mind. I found some creatures that bite back. They're the glow-in-the-dark type. I'm gonna try and eat them, but I'm probably gonna die. I just can't help but put things in my mouth though. That whole run was worth 634 times 2 coins, and we're at level 9. And we've sort of unlocked the Electo Shark if we had the currency to buy it. We need 25,000 coins or 250 emeralds, which we don't have. What is this thing? Can I eat it? There's a man on a shark that flew away. Can I go chase him into the sky? I'm very confused as to what that was, but I want to put it in my mouth. This is a new type of shark to eat. Wasn't very strong, but it was delicious. And I found one of the big sharks again. Look at these nice fishermen. Wonder if I can get on their boat. Hi guys. Catch anything? It's my boat now. It's very satisfying just cruising around eating absolutely everything you come across. Oh look, a gold shark. Yeah, we can take a bite out of that. Come here. Why can't I bite it? Hello? Oh, I need a bigger shark. I know this is kind of hard to believe, but I swear I do know how to read. And look at that, we hit level 10, so let's celebrate by trying to eat a hammerhead and getting murdered. But speaking of hammerhead sharks, the best $3,000 I ever spent. It doesn't really have an upgrade option, but it does have an evolve option. Well, for now, I just added it to accessories for extra points. Now we are a bigger, more dangerous shark while flying through the air and eating parachuters. So we can definitely puffer fish. Can't eat those. We can definitely eat these big fish though. I need to find something bigger to put in my mouth though. I ate another hammerhead. We're finally big enough to eat hammerhead sharks. Mostly because we are one. And how is the people eating skills? Pretty good. I think we got 2 at once there. Sir, would you like to take a step this way? We leveled up already. That was another bigger shark. We hardly even got to see it because I consumed it right away. I think it was one of those though. So we probably don't want to touch those, but we're definitely eating bigger stuff. And the hammerhead just seems to be a lot tougher. I've taken a lot of abuse so far that probably would have killed me before. So if I'm not mistaken, if I jump up here, I can eat the people standing on the dock. But they didn't expect to have a shark up here. I guess I should try going deeper now that I got a bigger shark. Oh, that's a really big shark though. Never mind. Let's at least stay away from that really big shark for the time being and just focus on eating like people. I just got hit by a flamethrower shark. Why was there a flamethrower shark? And also, how do I get one? Where did it even go? I think... Oh, okay. That was not a flamethrower shark. That was just a vent. But there's got to be some cool stuff down this deep. Otherwise, what's the point of getting down here? I accidentally went through a door, so that could only mean good things, right? Is that a giant crab? It was a giant crab. Seems to be the land of giant crabs, and I'm all about it, because they're very easy to eat. They don't even try and get away. Oh, and that's definitely a very big crab. Well, they say confidence is everything, so hiya. Oh, right. Well, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. But I did make $1,700 for rampaging through the ocean. So naturally, I think the only wise thing to do is evolve the hammerhead. All we need is 20,000 coins, which magically I got somehow. And we have 73,000 coins left over. So now we should be able to eat more stuff. I can even eat the little jellyfish now. These used to be so annoying. Look how small the turtles are in comparison. And the divers. There's the old version of the hammerhead. I'm so much bigger than I was before. And it's nice when you're this zoomed out because I can actually see like what's around me now. Before I was basically driving by Braille. The seals are still a little bit annoying, but I do also kill them very quickly. And I assume this shark is very tough because so far we're just consuming absolutely everything.
Hi guys, nice day for the beach.
I think we can do better than that still. Get up there. And I didn't even notice this nuclear button down below there. My hand was in the way. What does this do? Oh, okay, we sent out little sharks to also eat stuff for me. Something just tried to attack me. I don't think it really realized what I was. Oh, look at the size of this. Did we just murder a submarine? I think we did. I just destroyed an entire fishing boat. I didn't even know that was an option, but I'm absolutely thrilled about that. So much easier to survive and eat stuff when you're massively bigger. And I found a guitar. I assume that's some kind of equipment. This is one of my favorite spots to jump out of the water because there's so many people there to eat. And you can slowly wiggle down and they just don't have anywhere to go. He has to sit there knowing what's coming for him. Okay, I think that's the flamethrower shark that just went by, so I want to see if I can kill him. Come on, take a big bite out of him. Okay, we're still maybe outgunned by the flamethrower shark. I found my way back into the lair of the giant crab, so this could be interesting. And I'm also starving, so yeah, I don't think this is going to go super well. Maybe if I had my little power going also, that would help, but I'm still not entirely sure how to use this shark. But that was much easier and much more fun. We got all the way to level 6 and 8 like everything ever. And I don't mean to excite anyone, but I can upgrade this. So I think we could probably afford just to go all out. We're going to have more speed, more bite, and more boost. And that is bad news for all the creatures in the ocean, including the jellyfish. And we're going to continue to explore the deeper water a little bit to hopefully find some bigger fish to eat. Because I feel like I get a lot more points and more satisfaction from bigger things. Pretty sure I've never been here before, and the jellyfish are extra delicious. There's some little sharks. Those are probably still bigger than the sharks I started with. We're just that big already. We're back with these guys that really managed to hurt me earlier. So we're going to use a little boost there to help take some of these down. I'm thinking we could probably just really eat them though without too much issue. And so far that very much seems to be the case. They can hurt me a little bit, but I definitely hurt them a lot more than they hurt me. Right, there was a jade dragon at the end of that gave me 4 emeralds, which brings me up to a total of 11 emeralds. Can we defeat this? What are you? Right, that was a submarine. We can even eat these big fun jellyfish. Oh, and look, another shark. Yeah, here, you know what? Can we just agree to disagree here? There we go. I'm gonna send these guys out to eat some of these jellyfish, because this is just fun. Not really sure where I am now. We found some underwater current and some jets, which have somehow lit me on fire underwater. That's a little bit inconvenient, but there's got to be a good reward at the end of all this stuff. Well, there's another shark, so we're gonna get our mouth on him. This shark can actually eat the small sea mines. It's that big. And that's just great, because that really has me excited for even bigger sharks. Kind of like that thing. All right, round 2. Let out the little guys. We got it. It worked. All right, that's probably the strongest shark so far that we've been able to defeat. Look at all the divers and submarines. I found the flamethrower shark again, and it seems to be a little bit stronger than me. But that means we're all the way up to level 8 already, and that's another 2,100 coins. Not that we need them. It's only a few more levels and we can unlock an even bigger shark, which is going to be fun considering we're already consuming hammerhead sharks very easily. The sea mines really are just so much easier when you can just eat them out of the way. Look at the size of that shark. We tore right through him though. I don't know what that was, but we ate him real good. That, however, is a much bigger shark than even I am. So, yep, we're just going to keep going this way for a minute. Then we're going to let out our little sharks and try and turn the table. And we somehow managed to eat that. Not entirely sure how we got away with that, but we sure did. Level 9. I just destroyed one entire boat, so I'm going to try and find another boat to destroy because that's a lot of fun. And it's just very easy because I'm very lazy. Oh, this is a fun place to land. How's everyone doing today? Oh, and there's a bunch of people I can eat as well. Ooh, can I break the cages yet? Can I get in there? No? Well, that's okay. We can let our little sharks out. They can eat some stuff. And there's a lot of things over here to fight. Most of them are already taken care of. There goes a boat. But this is getting fun. Our shark's getting pretty powerful. Not as powerful as whatever that shark is, though. So let's take our 3,000 coins we earned and do something about that. So normally what comes after the hammerhead is the tiger shark. We're going to try that for 15,000 and see what we can do with it. It doesn't seem to be evolvable, and that's a little bit of a problem for me. But this looks fun. Now all we got to do is equip it with a bow tie. Okay, this seems like a pretty big shark, so I'm going to enjoy being a Megalodon for a little bit. I think I just ate a diver, and I didn't even notice because they actually look so small in comparison now. We're actually enormous. We can hardly even fit in some of these caves. Look how big we are. Everything looks so tiny. With the exception of the seals, everything is going to be pretty easy for me to devour at this point. It's hard to actually see divers and hammerhead sharks now because they're just so small in comparison. Can we eat this finally? Yeah, we can. Sort of. Yeah, there we go. Oh, here's another big shark. We're going to eat him too. Come on. There we go. So we just need to find the biggest, stupidest things to eat at this point. Maybe we could find that giant crab again. We can even eat the big sea mines. And one of the nicest things about being a shark this size is you don't really have to aim. You're just going to continually eat things because you take up most of the screen anyway. So anything on screen probably gets eaten. And we're going to skim along the surface for a minute, eating whatever people we can find and potentially boats as well. Basically anything at all. We can even fly into the sky with our Megalodon. And get in fights with fighter planes. Whoop, there's another submarine that actually managed to do some damage to us. But then we managed to ram it and take care of that too. And we're just going to go in an eating frenzy because look at all the stuff to eat. How did that just kill me? I'm not done. There's a boat here I want to eat. Keep going. Oh, the boat's in the background. I can't eat that one. Well, that was a waste of an emerald. Ow. So while the Megalodon's good, it can be better. Let's upgrade its bite as much as we can, its speed, and its boost. I actually don't have all the money I need to be able to do this. So I'm going to need to eat a lot of crap to earn my money back, but we're also moving a lot quicker and doing more damage. Which is kind of funny because we were already doing a ton of damage before. Remember when these stingrays used to be bigger than me and would defeat me? Now they look like ants. Definitely found a nice deep spot, which brings us to another Megalodon apparently, who's killed us. But to be fair, he had something going on in his head that probably made him a little bit stronger than me. There better be something good over here. I had to swim through like 80 fire jets just to make it to this. What is this thing? I swam through 80 fire jets to get killed by some monster shark. I don't know how I feel about that. Except for maybe excited that there's still bigger sharks I can turn into. I managed to let some divers out of their cage. So they seem pretty happy about that. And this is one of those big fun areas where there's tons of stuff to eat. I just swim around really indiscriminately putting things in my mouth and everything works out mostly well. Oh, I love boats. Thanks guys. Ooh, a Chinese chunk. Or at least I think that's what it's called. Whatever the case, it's gone now. I need to swim over this way more often. I'm constantly eating all sorts of fun stuff over here. I heard a submarine and a shark. I think that was a great white. Stop. There we go. Just found some kind of large shark down here that I accidentally ate as I swam into it. And these things are new too. There's all sorts of fun stuff down in the depths. Oh, except for that. But I think we're probably going to be able to eat him. Never mind. But we did make $2,000 just by eating stuff. All right, well, let's see what other kind of fun crap we have to eat down here. What is... Okay, I guess I don't really need to know what they are. I just need to put them in my mouth. Thanks. I found these glowy fish again. And the Megalodon is definitely very capable of eating them in a big hurry. And here's the dragon thing again, probably worth emeralds. I found the fire-breathing shark again. Who's maybe not able to be eaten by me yet. Which is very confusing. And after that disaster, we apparently unlocked a ghost shark, which definitely wasn't cheap, but I assume it's going to be worth it. It's always hard to get a judge for size right away. It can't eat the sea mines, they blow up, but it should be able to eat most things. If I was understanding the description properly, it levels up very quickly, but the progress isn't saved. So it should get bigger and stronger as we go, but it's going to be a new process every time we play as this shark. And that's okay because we can just wait and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as long as I'm putting things in my mouth. I wandered through another portal and we found ourselves wherever this is with rainbow fish. and people to eat on the surface. Not really sure what's happening right now, but I've got a lot of things to put in my mouth. Already up to level 4 with this mighty creature and enjoying it very much. I don't know if it can even really take damage from normal things. And that's fine by me because I was kind of sick of dying from everything. There appears to be, I don't know what that is, a Megalodon? I think I just ate a Megalodon, so this shark is obviously pretty strong. And it's up to level 5 already. It's very easily eating many of these fish, including whatever this is. Need a bigger shark. How much bigger of a shark? This one's pretty big. And it finally died. And it only earned me 3,700 coins back, and I think it cost me 220,000, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I feel like we might still have a long ways to go with how many sharks we can be. Who wouldn't love a game where we get to send cats into battle for our profit? A little bit slowly at first, albeit, but don't worry, we're gonna pick up the pace. For now, just gonna send cat after cat in to fight the dogs. They're having a bit of a tough time, so let's send in a tank. Probably should have started with a tank to absorb some of that damage, then with the little attacky cats in behind it. I mean, I feel like we're winning, but not by a great deal, and I want to be winning by like a lot. But now that my tank is pushing forward to the front of the pack, we're gonna start to push them back, and I'll throw another tank out there as well. So not only do we get to murder each and every one of them, but we destroy their very home,
so no more can ever live there again.
And there we go, 1,680 experience. And that means I've unlocked Axe Cat. Then with our experience, let's get cat production speed, and also more money increased. Every time we kill something, we get more money for more cats. Also, let's upgrade Axe Cat, because I assume it's good because it's new, and then Tank Cat. This is just the beginning. We just conquered China. Apparently we're into Thailand now with our cats. Axe Cat is pretty expensive, so I'm going to start with the tank right away to start pushing them back, or at least eating some of that damage. So by the time he's there, we're going to have another one running up behind him to kind of step up the damage a little bit. We're going to throw a few of those out. I've just realized I only can save up 100 cents at a time, so I can't even afford an Axe Cat right now. Wait, we're working our way up there. I've just got to level it up. We can do 150 cents now. Now we can afford an Axe Cat. And there it is, galloping up the rear with an axe bigger than its head. And it looks like it's doing pretty well because it actually knocks the enemies way back, which pushes us forward straight into their base, and they really want to hold on to that base. Again, we're winning, but we're not winning by enough of a margin that makes me happy. Though we do now have like 10 cats sitting right on their doorstep just demolishing their soul. Another victory, 2,000 experience. So let's, I don't know, see what we can do to kind of step up our progress. Is there a word for animal genocide? Because I feel like I just purchased animal genocide. Well, for now we got about 300,000 experience, and that seems like lots considering the level just awarded us 2,000 for beating it. So I guess we'll get the cat god because that sounds important. Then I guess we'll just upgrade some of our cats for now. I spent about 80,000 experience just bringing a lot of things up to level 5. Let's start with that. My rate of income and everything seems to be going up rather quickly now. We can already afford those two and already another cat, so I think we're well ahead of the curve already. Plus, right from the beginning, I have 500 cents cap to work with, so I can afford lots of units if I want them. And look how fast they come out. We're already pushing them way back. These guys are not going to have a very enjoyable round. I feel like I just started and we're already tearing down their base. And this cannon can almost hit their base. Actually might have. So we'll send in more Axe Cats just to finish the job quickly. Plus, apparently if I touch this thing, it's called the Cat God. It comes down to help. Right. So apparently we'll take this. Baby Boom. Okay, thank you for that. Really needed your help here. Didn't feel like I was going to win this one. Are you giving me extra helpers? Because I didn't really need extra helpers, but I would take them. That would be a lot of fun. Well, whatever the case, we've already won. There's another 2,600 experience. So if I need any more experience at any point, I can spend only 1,500 cat foods and get 2 million experience. We're just going to get straight into the next level because I'm impatient. Basically, that's going to look like this until it looks like this, and then they're going to die basically instantly. And then we're on to bigger, better things. That unlocked us a Ninja Cat, which we're going to take. Plus, we also have something called Gross Cat, able to do very powerful long-range attack. So we're definitely going to take that and upgrade it to maybe, I don't know, level 10, which apparently changes the cat's class. It's now Sexy Legs Cat, and I didn't know that was a thing, so let's upgrade a few more of these to level 10. So Tank Cat turned into Wall Cat, Axe Cat turned into Brave Cat, Basic Cat, I don't know what's going to turn into. We might need more experience for that.
Macho Cat.
So I guess we'll put these into battle just to see exactly how they're going to hold up. We're going to let him go out first. The Long Legs Cat costs 400 cents all by itself, but look how much tougher they look now. This is going to be great. And that's horrifying, but probably also very strong, so I'm very happy it's here to join us. And we've got some kind of hippo fighting back, so that seems a little bit stronger, but I think with all my units currently, we're going to walk right on through it all. right. Seems to be doing lots of damage. It doesn't strike very often, but when it does, there's some damage coming out. So we're gonna add one more of those. Since I'm too lazy to strategize, I'm just gonna go raw numbers. Oh, it's dead anyway. No, we're gonna tear the base down probably very quick. Yeah, the long leg cat does huge damage when it hits. Another easy victory. And for beating that, we get special rewards. And apparently platinum tickets are a thing. You get a 100% chance to get an uber rare cat. And that sounds like something we need to take advantage of because I like rare stuff. So I got uber super rare. I'm not really sure what that means, but I think it's probably gonna be better than my current cats. Now let's try more of a regular roll to see if we can get something rare out of this as well. Well, we got a basic rare that's basically a pirate. Now we have what's called a starter special. I feel like I'm a starter, so let's just do this. And then we're gonna see what we get. Look at them all. Come on, something amazing. There's a super rare. Again, I'm not sure how these stack, but I'll take all the super rares I can find. And an uber super rare. Doesn't really look like a cat anymore. I did also find one that's literally a toaster. And I'm not even sure what this is now, but we're getting something. And these new uber super rare whatevers cost a lot of money, so I'm gonna have to upgrade myself. Which means that I'm probably gonna need a little more experience, so let's just go for 2 million. I assume that's the best deal. So my wallet is now max level. So is my accounting. So we're gonna find out what Australia thinks of my new units. It is gonna take a minute before I have enough space to be able to even afford the new cats, but not too long. I'm just going to send a few basic ones out there just to kind of stall things. It's also going to be very hard to afford those super cats, but we're going to get there. 3,000 cents. Not to worry though, I am watching. If they break through my defenses, I'm going to hit them with the cannon and see what happens. 2 of my tanks have died, so I'm going to bring another one in, and I don't care. They can sit there right in the middle and battle forever. I need to see these new cats. Alright, here we go with the new uber super rare whatever it is. That looks like it does not belong here at all. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be really disproportionate to the damage everyone else is doing right now. So we'll put another tank in front so this one doesn't take too much damage. Though I suspect it's probably incredibly strong in all ways. Yeah, I feel like every time it actually hits something, those things die very quickly. Like, for example, this. And it bounced the snake back. There's still a pirate cat out there too. I don't know what he does. I'm also going to wait for another 3,000 cents to afford the other uber super rare whatever it is. But I think by the time we get there, we might actually have the level beat because that one thing is doing so much damage. It actually just one-shotted the building once I got there. So that's kind of interesting and working very well. I wonder how many more of those we can get. It takes money to make money. We're spending more. And we got another uber super rare. You can always tell just by the way they look. And cat food seems to be the currency of choice. That's how I unlock new rare cats. And I want something even rarer, so we're gonna buy a little bit more. And that seems like it's enough to buy at least 22 new cats. Okay, and here's the rarity rate. A rare is 70%, super rare is 1 in 4, uber super rare is 1 in 20, but there's something even rarer. It's like almost 1 in 1,000, which is why I'm buying 11 of these at a time. Well, I got another uber super rare, so I'll take that at least. And another uber super rare. It's something riding a vacuum cleaner. Now to try and figure out how to put these all in properly. I might have also done that wrong and not actually unlocked them because I didn't choose to select them. Not entirely sure what happened there, but that's okay, we can get more. All I know is that I should probably upgrade one of these. This was the more expensive one, so I'm going to assume it's better. Let's see if we can get that to level 10 with our current experience. That's probably going to make it pretty strong. And then let's do the same for our pirate cat. He deserves an upgrade too. He is now Captain Cat. Now we're going to do basically the same strategy as last time. We're going to put out a few tanks just to stall them while we save up enough for my super level 10, whatever it was, mega legendary. I think 3 tanks should be enough for now because they're just sending out the basic dogs. Well, this is actually kind of disappointing. My 3 tanks are actually pushing their lines back so far. Starting to wonder if these tanks would be enough to actually defeat this. Anyways, that's not going to matter because we're going to send in this giant thing, which again still looks very out of place, but that's because it's so much more powerful than everything else. So the last time we did this, we had a level 1 out there. This one is a level 10, so it should be a lot stronger. Not sure what it does. Okay, it smashes a hammer down and probably destroys absolutely everything on the ground. So we're going to leave it just with this. Every time it attacks, it takes out multiple units all at once. And that really helps me because we're going to push their line way back. While we're at it, we're going to throw the other uber super rare thing out and then also Pirate Cat just for fun. So now we're doing like double super damage. And I'm pretty sure as soon as these guys touch that base, it's over for them. Pretty sure I got this one in the bag, but anything could happen. Look at him and his cannon. That's going to be fun. I don't think he's going to get a chance to fire it though. Come on, cannon attack. Do your thing. We're getting closer. If this hits their base, it might be over. Oh, there goes the cannon. There we go. Better late than never. Yeah, we're doing massive damage to their base. I just realized we need this at level 10 so we can have a better rate of income. Anyways, we need more cat food for more rare unlocks. So now we get to buy another 33. Okay, I get it now. All of the cats go into cat storage. So they take up space in there and I need to clear it out before getting more. So we're going to put our new top level ones into use. And we're going to exchange some of these for experience because they can actually be worth a lot. And I don't know what a lot of these do, but I need about 10 spaces. Anyways, let's go for another 11. I did get another uber super rare, and I'm pretty sure I already have this one because that's the one I'm using now. So I don't think we need two of them. We get 1 million experience for that, so why not? Then I kind of want to see what Cutter Cat is capable of, so we're going to upgrade him to level 10 and throw him into battle with us. And then we're going to use Thundia, who's a uber super rare, all the way to level 10 because she has an area of effect attack and I really need some of that. Alright, and that's pretty much going to be the same strategy as it was before. Put a few tanks out there just to stall for long enough for me to bring out the big guns, and this new one's going to be the most expensive one yet. Maybe while I'm at it, I'm going to bring out the new Power Saw Cat, which looks something like that, which is kind of ridiculous. That might be a bit overkill for right now though. Yeah, we're already to their base, so I probably overdid it a little bit on the power. Oh wait, that's new. That might be strong enough. Never mind. Well, there's always a next level. At the very least, we're going to bring the new one in. I don't know if they're going to... No, they're not even going to make it there before that base is destroyed. We won too quickly. This is a problem. Okay, this time I'm not going to bring in the Saw Cat. I'm going to wait for the big one to come in. I'm only going to throw 2 of these out for now too so they don't push back too far. Even just these 2 are enough to hold them all the way back to the line. Wow, look at that. They actually broke through my wall. I'm going to hit them with another tank and then a super strong unit once they get to about there. I'm going to see if these 2 units can push them all the way back. Okay, here we go. There's a $3,000 unit and it definitely doesn't look like a cat anymore. And I think this one's going to be pretty good for us. It doesn't move super quick or attack super often, but when she does... things die. That would be a good chance to try out the cannon too. That works pretty well. We're going to hit this one little creature with a massive explosion. While we're at it, we're going to bring in the other super strong unit and they can work together, and I'll put a little wall up so they're a little bit more protected. I suspect they probably have more health and tankiness than the actual tanks, but until I'm sure of that, we're going to keep rolling like this. I think I have 3 units currently in play and it's way too strong. Like, I'm just walking through everything they have. And before I could even acknowledge the base, we destroyed it. So there's 5,800 experience, so that's pretty great. And apparently I'm allowed to open 1 rare cat capsule. I'm not holding out hopes. Well, it's a super rare. It's a cat in a bath. They love that, so we're going to turn that into experience and move on. Our original super uber rare is still only level 1, and that won't do it all. So let's bring this one up to level 10. And then it's going to turn into Assault Unit REI, who is then going to assist us on this level eventually. The beginning always takes so long, but then once my units get rolling, we absolutely get rolling. And let's bring in this guy now who looks much improved. And I think he's probably going to hit very, very hard. I think he only can hit 1 unit at a time, but he's actually got a pretty good attack rate. Or it's maybe just not necessarily an area of effect, because he didn't hit that dog there at all. But somewhere like here, there's a few enemies he should hit all at once. Yeah, so he can hit like an individual spot. Yeah, he's pretty strong, because I'm pretty sure this is going to hit the base. Nope, it didn't hit the base. The next one might, though, because he's getting very close. And once it starts to hit the base, we're going to do a lot of damage. So it had 3,900 health and he one-shotted it. And our other super strong thing didn't even get a chance into battle. I did get another rare ticket, so let's hope for a super secret rare. Instead, we got a wind-up bomb. So we're gonna need just a few more tries. I want something extraordinarily rare. So what I just bought will get us pretty evenly 33 tries. 11 down, nothing yet. We should, over the 33, get at least 1 mega super rare. 22 tries down and nothing interesting, though we are up to 17 million experience, so that's gotta be good for something. 33 tries, not 1 single rare one. So I guess I just got exceptionally lucky earlier by finding as many as I did, because I've spent I think over $500 now and I regret nothing. Let's destroy someone else. A nice sandy beach. Perfectly nice place for a bloodbath. Though the enemies are getting stronger, like there's a lot of units coming my way. But if they do happen to bust through my erasers, I'm going to hit them with the cannon. So far, they're still hanging out at the eraser, so let's bring in this, which is the area of effect. And that's going to help push the enemies a long ways back. Well, now it's just her versus them. I'm going to put a tank out because I just really don't want her to die because she's really expensive. Not that I think there's going to be a problem with that, but just in case. You never know what's going to happen because I really don't know their stats. I just know that they do a lot of damage. Like that. They just took out like 8 enemies all at once. And then she's going to have some backup from him, who's also going to do a lot of damage. So now we should march very happily all the way through to the end with nice big hits just like that. I really do want to get a third uber rare involved. Oh, we lost Eraser Cat. We'll bring Eraser Cat in, but also another uber super rare. So there's 9,000 cents in units rolling forward. So I feel like from this point forward, it's going to be easy. We'll even bring a Pirate Cat in and then the Power Cat. And then one of these and then one of these too. We're just going to march right on through everything. This is by far the most damage I've ever had pushing forward. And my units aren't even to the front line yet. But now they are. I like how fast that one charges forward to stop the enemy. That's good for advancing. And now we're basically at their base. There's no one left to try and defend. Except for those things. I don't know what those are. But we also just destroyed them and the base all at once. So we're feeling pretty powerful. Basically the same strategy, but this time I'm going to try and push a little bit harder. I'm going to try and get some units out there sooner to just plow right through their defenses. And there's already a hippo in the desert. I have a feeling that he's going to be a little bit of a problem for my tank cats. He might actually be able to chew through them. But will he be a match for Pirate Cat and his mighty cannon? Okay, both my tanks are in fact down. So we're going to send out also this guy too. And then we're going to see what kind of damage this is going to do. I have no idea who's going to win. Okay, well, clearly these are very strong units by themselves. Didn't really expect them to be able to do this. So it turns out these two are enough to just walk right on through their defenses and hit for 700 damage at a time. And they're so quick. Oh, we got another hippo though, so he will delay them for just a moment, but probably not too long considering the amount of damage we have going out. Yep, he's dead. Oh, we can already bring in one of our Ultra units then. We'll bring in him because I like him the best. Never mind, we're done. I feel like they're going to be able to bust through my tanks, but that's okay because by the time they do, they're going to have to face one of my super units. That's it. Keep coming toward me.
Walk towards your doom.
Okay, we're going to hit them with the area of effect. Cat, I guess we'll call it. But it doesn't really feel like a cat anymore. But we're going to see if she's enough to solo her way all the way through this for now, and I don't really know. I know she hits very hard. Well, it's enough to one-shot both of them combined, so I'm feeling pretty good about her odds. Though her attack rate is so slow in her forward movement that like it's going to be really hard for her to actually push back because the enemies will just keep spamming forward like that. So let's give her a little bit of backup. Between her and him, I think we'll go through this because he attacks fairly often, but he hits one spot at a time. Either way, whatever they hit, it's going to be a one-shot kill. I'm pretty sure of that. Like this is going to hit the snake, then she's going to hit the warthog thing, and he's going to die. Oh, no, he actually pushed her back a little bit. I didn't realize that could happen. So you definitely do need a few units just kind of stalling them for forward movement, because these two by themselves don't push forward very quickly. Because he just made a bunch of progress, but he still only got it halfway. Now they're both... She's going to waste her attack, not making any forward movement, and they're already stalled again. It's just a slow, inevitable, torturous grind of me plowing through their ranks straight into their base, and there's not a damn thing they can do about it. Oh, I looked away for 1 second, and they finished the battle. So they're clearly overpowered. We did take damage to our base somewhere there, but that's okay, we won pretty handily. Alright Madagascar, we've conquered half the world, I guess you're left. And I'm not feeling particularly intimidated yet, but those little guys are good for pushing forward, look how fast they are. That's okay, we can hit him with some of my fast units too. This guy's nice and fast, he's gonna clip them. That claw's actually big enough, he could probably actually mulch them into jelly really quick. This might even be overpowered, like I might just roll through their entire base now. Yeah, all I really need to do in any one of these battles is just unleash this thing. And it just goes and chomps through everything at super speed, because even that's way overpowered. That's a new enemy though, it's a gorilla. Oh, it can even absorb a hit from this. That's kind of interesting. Oh, okay, it's fighting back. We got a fight on our hands. Oh, interesting. I don't know what that means. But we destroyed the gorilla. They destroyed my thing. Maybe it's not as overpowered as I thought. That's okay. We can just pull out the big guns. I think they're actually close enough to be hurting my base at this point. So that's a little alarming. Nope, doesn't look like it. The base is still fine. They were just hurting my hero thing. They're very strong, but they make progress so slowly. But that's why you get 2 of them. They even are able to push my heroes back once in a while. And that's kind of annoying because we need every little bit of progress we can get because we're so damn slow. Actually, the black and blue one moves a lot quicker. So once he does get a chance, he pushes forward. And now we can have all 3 of them pushing forward. And I feel like that's going to help because they can kind of spread their attacks out and they won't all attack at once and then make no progress. It's actually been so long that I brought in a second one of these. So now we have 2 of them in play. Oh, and we managed to hit their base. So I guess it turns out that when you spend $500 on Battle Cats, it makes the game a little bit easy. I just started playing Clash of Clans again after many years, and it turns out I'm really bad at it. Currently, I'm not even confident I can destroy this base, but I'm at least gonna try for now. We're just gonna open up the wall and send the giants in to take out that mortar. Once the mortar's gone, I can send in pretty much everyone else without much thought, and this is part of the problem. Well, once I spawn everyone else in, I'm gonna send in the airborne units, and yes, this really is just taking the lazy approach without much thinking involved. But that's kind of the point. point, and look at all this gold. Anyways, we did manage to defeat this particular base. My defenses, however, have not been great. Again, because I'm not really sure what it is I'm doing. But I realize there's probably a way I can make myself much better at this game.
I like money.
Another 14,000 gems? I doubt this is going to make me good, but it is going to make me better. And that's my experiment today. Can money make you that much better? To start, we're going to upgrade that town hall, 150,000 gold. But I also don't have 12 hours to wait, so we're going to spend 134 gems. Now we have all sorts of new stuff to work with. The big one for me was the research. We're going to upgrade the lab, and again, we're not going to wait for anything today, because we spend a lot of money. And that means I can upgrade basically all of my units, as long as I have the capacity to do so. I use a little bit of all of these, so I'm just going to upgrade all of them. Those are going to make considerable differences already. But also, if I'm going to be spending gems to top up my resources, I need more resource capacity, so I'm also going to be doing that. And that only took one upgrade before I ran out of gold, so I need my capacities to be as big as possible. And I'm out of everything again. Today is going to get really expensive, but thanks to this last town hall upgrade, I also have new towers I can place, along with an army camp for a bigger army and a spell factory. But our capacities are now that much bigger, 550,000 gold, 250,000 purple stuff. And after doing that again, our capacity is 1,775,000. Now we can get to work with some more stuff. So all my units are now maxed out, so let's do the same thing with the army camps, that way we can have as many of them as possible. I also just got an offer to buy a wizard tower and some other stuff for a really good deal, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Anyway, after completing these new army camps, I have a much bigger capacity for units. Plus I've also unlocked the wizards, and they're very expensive to create, so let's upgrade them before we do. So to start, let's see what an army of wizards can do for us. We get 33 of them. Now just to find someone who can deal with 33 wizards. This one seems like a good place to start because I can spawn units inside the walls. That might be a trap, but I'm gonna go for it. So we're just gonna start putting a few wizards out here and there and see how well they actually work. There's a mortar tower on the left side that's probably gonna be a problem. Well, so far the initial wizards are not having such a great time, so I'm going to try and spread some of these out a little bit so they can take over the base. And already they're grouping up way more than I thought they would, so those mortars are probably going to destroy them. They're definitely great though, they do so much damage. They're going to tear through this pretty quick, so I think we're still going to get a victory. But this also tells me that we can't get away with just a single unit, we need to diversify a little bit. But I'm going to be completely honest with you, these did a lot better than I thought they would, considering I just spammed them into the base for funsies. And that was actually their last tower. We're going to win this. So right away that tells me that yeah, you can pay to make up for my lack of skill and knowledge. And we're going to take this so much further. So let's escalate. We're going to upgrade the town hall again for $750,000 as soon as we build the stuff it needs. Like I guess a spell factory, so we'll just throw that somewhere for now. That's also going to help me brew spells for when I attack people. One of the things I'm probably not going to bother upgrading right now for time constraints are my resource miners because I have as many resources as I want. What I will happily upgrade for now are defenses. Did you know a wizard tower costs $670,000 to upgrade? Once that's done, I'd probably better put a wall around it. And here's how things look after adding all the buildings I need. Don't worry about the walls, we'll fix those later once we have more of them. For now, we're going to spend $750,000 for this. And as per usual, we're not going to wait. That means I can make my attacking units even better. I realize that's really all I want to do is just destroy everyone's base in really stupid ways. So now we can do things like upgrade our giants and wizards, which definitely is going to cost a lot of resources. But after upgrading things, I'm up to 2 million for my capacities and I've researched all of my units. And that means we also have healers that cost 5,000 each, which is really expensive right now, so I'm gonna like them. But before building an army, we need to upgrade our army camps just a little more, and this is gonna be really expensive to do. But now my capacity is 150. But now I'm kinda curious to see if I can just put like 3 or 4 healers behind a bunch of giants. So that means we'll have 18 giants with 4 healers behind them, and they're all upgraded as far as they can be right now. I think I've probably kind of outreached my rankings here because all the bases presenting to us seem a little bit easy to run through, but I guess that's what happens when you pay a fortune to get way ahead of yourself. I choose this one simply because there's no walls and decent resources to get from them. Little worried about that mortar, so what we're going to do is just spawn the giants somewhere maybe over here, and then we'll put the healers in behind them, and then hopefully by the time the mortars are hitting them, the healers will just kind of help them, because the healers will hopefully stay out of range of other things. I'm also going to use my lightning spell to see how strong it is, and it's actually pretty strong. That almost took out the mortar all by itself, so that's kind of ridiculous. The healers are also taking damage suddenly, so that's not great. But they're doing a great job healing the giant, so that's a good sign. We're going to take out the mortar right away. Those healers might actually keep the giants pretty much at full health the entire time, so against defenses like this, I think we're pretty unstoppable. Yeah, so far my giants are all at full health and their defenses are completely gone. It wasn't a great defensive setup, but this shows that I can just pay my way through this. I think the one drawback to this particular strategy might be the damage per second from the giants. If it's a big enough base, they might not have the time they need to actually destroy the whole thing. We'll probably always have a victory, but it might not be 100%. Well, we can still do so much better. Next town hall upgrade, $1 million. Just gotta add a few new things. Alright, I think I've added all the buildings I need to upgrade this. So now that that's finally upgraded, we can make our elixir storage much bigger again. And rank up a bunch more of our units. That's also going to be crazy expensive, but worth it. And then after very expensively upgrading our barracks one more time, we now have access to dragons. I'm not entirely sure how good they are, but I'm going to assume they're fairly good. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade those right away to make them even better for some reason. And then I guess we're probably going to see exactly how good they are. We can't get a ton of them, so we'll have to put a few healers in behind them. And I really do need to start spending my gold upgrading probably all sorts of towers because I can afford to. Now let's see if we can find a base that likes dragons. This one might be good. They have plenty of resources. They do have lots of anti-air, so I'm not sure how much dragons like those. Probably not a ton. But there's one way to find out. We're going to drop a little bit of that right there and just send 7 dragons on their way. I don't know if they're strong enough to overpower those things. They certainly don't target anti-air right away. They're pretty strong though. They are also very expensive, so normally you probably wouldn't do this. Not to a base like this. This is way overkill perhaps. But that's also kind of the point. They can only be attacked by things obviously that can attack the air, like the archer towers and the anti-air. The wizard tower might be able to hit them, and if so, that might be a problem because the wizard towers are pretty strong, but maybe not as strong as dragons. I think I still have almost all of them, so I'm gonna like these units. I literally just launched them straight into the anti-air defenses and they tore through this base, so pay to win is definitely gonna be a thing, and we're still gonna take it much further. Sorry if I destroyed your base, anyone. I just have to see if this works. But there's 100,000 of each resource basically. And I guess I got a barbarian king now. I'm not really sure what he does, but I think I'm gonna like him. And apparently it's time to start mining dark elixir, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Although I'm just gonna buy it when I need it. But it's already costing well over 1,000 gems to top up either of my resources. And I found a new offer. If I do whatever this is, I also get a golem king. So I don't know why I wouldn't do that. And then I'm gonna upgrade all of my units one more time. This actually makes them so much stronger. And I've officially run out of gems. I need more. Now we're starting to get into bases that might put up a little bit more of a fight. Although at this point, it's anyone's guess. So I guess I'm probably just going to start somewhere here by shocking that thing. And then we're going to unleash our 9 giants. And then we're going to put some wizards in, our healers behind those, our barbarian king, I guess, because I'm not really sure what he does. I don't know what that thing is either. We're starting to get into the unknown. But I'm pretty much just going to let things go like this and see what happens. The anti-air is definitely hitting my healers really hard, so that could be a problem. But I guess it's already gone. But again, I was just being very lazy and just wanted to launch a bunch of units that are probably overpowered for where I'm at. And so far that mostly seems to be working. I need to be careful where I put my healers though, because they can die. The units so far mostly just wandering around the edge, absolutely obliterating anything in their path because those wizards do so much damage. I think I'm down to 1 healer, but 1 healer is probably lots anyways. We took out the anti-air. And I'm happy we're finally starting to get into some bases that have some resources for me. I really like this lazy approach I'm taking, and I'm definitely gonna win this one. And that was a much stronger base than what we've been dealing with. Okay, so the battle is done. I still have many of my units, so that wasn't even close. And we've also unlocked the dark barracks now, so we get some new units that seem to have a lot of DPS. They might be fragile though, I don't know yet. What I do know is that I get a new army camp, so now I can get many more units. I was at a capacity of 150 before, now I'm at 200, so we've got 33% more. And wouldn't you know it, I'm climbing the ranks. So this time I'm going to put 3 healers in behind 7 dragons, and we're going to see if that's an effective strategy. I suspect it probably is, but we're going to find the right base. I'm kind of thinking this one. It looks like it doesn't have great defenses. I'm no professional, but I think we can tear through it for some pretty decent resources. So we're going to send him out first, and then we're going to send 7 dragons in, and I'm pretty sure their DPS alone is going to carry me through this. I forgot I have this shocking spell too, which I also upgraded, so it hits really, really hard. So since I can heal my dragons and they do so much damage, I'm not sure much is going to pose a threat to us unless it's a crazy upgraded base. They also have a hero like I do, but mine's a stronger level for some reason. One thing that might be a problem is the dragons do tend to spread out like that. The healer's only going to follow like 1 of them at a time really, which might be okay anyways. There's a lot of dragons doing a lot of damage in a lot of directions. The anti-air is on one of them, but you can see it's not doing a ton of damage really considering it's anti-air. The dragons do enough damage to absolutely obliterate it once they get onto it. My barbarian hero guy is also still at full health thanks to those healers, and I still have, I think, 6 of my 7 dragons. Correction, I think I have all 7 of them. So they're definitely a viable strategy, at least for me. I suspect they're normally too expensive to really do this often with at least. So we did that, and I'm not sure I lost a single unit. But eventually we should find some harder to defeat enemies, especially once we upgrade our town hall one more time, and we have all sorts of new stuff to work with again. Plus we get to unlock whatever this guy is. He does a lot of damage. So they do a lot more damage than the dragon and also have a lot more hit points. They also cost more money. But I'm certainly not going to wait to see how good they are. We're going to put, I don't know, 4 healers in behind these guys. We can only make 5 of them. That's interesting. Is 5 of them going to be enough? There's one way to find out. This guy has really expensive walls, so we're going to lead with our him. And then I'm going to shock spell maybe the mortar, because that's going to do a lot of damage potentially. And then we'll send in our 5 superstars with some healers behind them. I suspect we'll get away with this one also. They're mostly clumped up together so far, so I think the healers heal in an area, but so far we're absolutely destroying everything. Even these guys over here that are taking damage from the cannons aren't really taking a lot of damage yet. In fact, the healers can probably push through that. The healers did just run into a floating bomb, but I still think we'll be okay. The level 10 Barbarian King, whatever he is taking some damage, even though he's the healers are on him, but he's basically tanking through for me. And again, I think our DPS just carries us through. The faster we do this, the less damage we're going to take because everything dies before they can hurt us. So I'm at least way ahead of where I should be for here. I guess people probably wouldn't normally have this kind of army to attack with, but I sure do. I kind of like the way this person set up their base too, because it's functional defensive wise, at least I think. It did some damage to my army, and most bases don't. I'm not sure if I have 4 or 5 of these guys left. Either way, it's probably enough to take out a single wizard tower. And purple walls last this long. Normally that would probably hold back an army quite a bit, but there's a lot of damage going out, and I got all that. We also just unlocked the Valkyries, so we're probably going to try a few of those at some point. And I have the ability to upgrade a lot of things, which will make these guys even better, which is a scary notion. All I need to do is spend an absolute fortune to get the resources I need. So for now, I'm not going to maybe upgrade some of the lesser units. I'm going to upgrade the big boys. And I'm going to do that twice because I'm allowed to do that twice. Though that did basically use all of my elixir, at least momentarily. Okay, I can also make the healers way better. So that's going to help things. And I don't know what a bomb tower is, but I want one. And I'm going to put it over here by my other bombs for now. Okay, so this time I'm going to go with 4 healers. I'm going to go with 2 dragons, then a few of these guys. So we're going to try our luck against this base. I'm looking at it, trying to get a layout of it. Ultimately, it's fine. We can just send our entire units at it, and something good will probably happen. There's our healers. And here's our new Valkyries, too. They're pretty quick. And I think we can actually hit that to make him go into a rage for a moment, so he's basically like one-shotting buildings. The Valkyries might be in trouble over here, though they're doing better than I thought they would all by themselves. They're very quick and high damage, so they're definitely taking out some things over here. And considering how strong those walls are, wow, those are really strong units. My army in general is just pretty strong right now. I'm just running through absolutely everything. I think I'm actually getting further ahead right now. I thought the bases would be catching up to me defensive wise, but I'm just obliterating these still. Again, that's only because I spent a fortune to upgrade things so far. Eventually, I think the bases will catch up and beat me, because I don't know what I'm doing. And I displaced a whole bunch of stuff very messily, so we get another upgrade. So our next level is going to give us baby dragons and boost our armory capacity up to 220, so that's a 10% improvement. And then further upgrade these guys. So now we just need to find our next victim. This one seems fun because there's no walls to have to go through. Kind of reminds me of my base. So we'll maybe start with the mortar towers. I expected there to be a bunch of bombs there or something, so we'll throw these guys down also. And I don't know if the mortars can actually hit the healers because they're in the air. We'll just let everyone go here and see what happens. Wow, something's hitting really hard. I guess that's what happens when you dive face first into all their defenses. So we're going to shock those a little bit. I think we're still going to be okay, but they took out our upgraded Barbarian King. And I've never even seen cannons like that over there. Would have been smarter to maybe start over there. But I just kind of wanted to see how strong we were. And we're still doing fine. We're now healing our way through gold cannons. Oh, but there's also enemy dragons and towers. So those are probably going to hurt my units pretty badly. I think we could probably just heal straight through that though. Either way, we're about to take out their base, so we're at least going to complete the quest. And then we're just kind of going to casually move on to the gold mine while dragons are raining down on us. But that's just no problem. So these guys are overpowered, especially when paired with healers. Like we marched straight into all of their defenses, no problem. The dragons got smart and decided to focus on our healers, so that might be a little bit of a problem. Either way, we've succeeded in defeating their base, and we're probably going to get most of the resources because we're working our way down the line now. And I like the look of those nice big tanks. That's full of the good stuff. There really are some cool attacks towers though. I can't wait till I actually upgrade enough to unlock those. But for now, I'm committed to the assault. I just want to run through everyone. But this does tell me that I'm going to need some anti-air units myself, so maybe some wizards will come along with us. And we're done. 100% of their base. I still have plenty of units walking around. I just bought more gems. The game actually asked me to make sure I wasn't making a mistake. It thinks I'm accidentally buying gems at this point because I bought so much. I'm not making that kind of a mistake. I'm just stupid and spending a lot of money. Well, let's try that again. This base I think is not as strong as the last one, but it has more walls and it's laid out better, so it might actually be stronger. Anyways, I also brought some dragons for anti-air purposes. I did not expect to be this overpowered this quickly. I thought it was going to take considerably longer. We have like 7 units on the ground, and I don't think we're going to lose a single one of them. And glancing back at the other side, and we've already destroyed half of their base over here. This is a nice summary of things. This guy's just sitting here absorbing damage from 3 different sources, and it's hardly phasing him. He just busted through a very strong wall, and now he's one-shotting the tower. And meanwhile, I've got like 8 units over here being constantly healed. I think I need to find some more advanced bases maybe. This base definitely isn't as strong, but I do want to try out the baby dragons, which I brought with me this time, because they're one that I like just unlocked. I think they actually do better by themselves, not in a group. Whatever the case, we're going to find out just how good they are. They're definitely not as durable as some of the other units though, because they are taking damage and or dying. I also didn't bring any healers, but I figured I wouldn't need any, because we're definitely going to march our way to victory already. I think they're faster and we have more DPS overall because we have more units, but I think I like the safety of the other ones better, though we still have a lot of these left. And I just bought something else, so I think we also get an Archer Queen now to go along with our hero. I've also upgraded my Dark Barracks now, so we can get golems. So we're going to try golems. And I'm just going to go ahead and try a base like this. I'm not really sure how strong they are, but we'll find out. And what's going to annoy me are probably going to be these, so we're going to shock them, dead. And then, I don't know, right here maybe? And then we're just going to let everything go to work. How are the golems doing? I think if I combine these golems with like a single healer, we would still be unstoppable, at least against these kind of bases. I don't think they do a ton of damage, but I think they're more absorbent to damage. They're like tanks. Also, my new hero, the Archer Queen over here, is doing pretty well. She fires a multi-shot. She can take a lot of damage herself and destroys everything. I think we're going to run through this base though. And when I activate her ability, she spawns a bunch of archer units, which already died because they're weak, but that's kind of fun. I definitely do like how the Archer Queen can shoot over walls. She can be really good for when I actually need to employ strategy, if ever. The last line of defenses here are probably going to fall because, well, that. I don't think we're going to 100% this base simply because I didn't have the DPS. The golems are great. They absorb a lot of damage. They don't do enough to walk through a base entirely. That's their one little drawback. They do target defenses first though, which is great. The Archer Queen gets it though. She's going straight in for the main base. And she got it? No, she's going for the gold. She's great. I like her. It wasn't 100%, but they just didn't have the DPS to do it. At least not yet. We can increase their skills quite a bit. So this time for an army, I'm only going to do 1 golem, plus 2 healers, 2 dragons, and 4 of the other guys. I just found, I think, the richest base I've seen so far, so we're going to go ahead and attack this one. They do have a lot of defenses, and all their golden stuff is sitting right there, so we could just plow through that. Maybe that's what they want. They just want you to take your resources and leave them alone. That's not the way we roll though. Golem, go. He's going to absorb damage. We're going to throw these out. Then it's also going to come these guys and then the 2 dragons and then the healers behind. This is probably the best defended base I fought. It's certainly the richest. So let's also activate both the heroes' powers, and so far so good. We're going straight through them. Forget the resources. I'm also going to take out the anti-air with my lightning strikes, and we're going to give the wizard over here 1 too. So far so good. I did also upgrade a few of the units since the last battle. I can't remember what we did, but we're even stronger than we were before. I mean, I think we're going to be okay with this. We're going to lose that dragon on the right though, thanks to all the archer towers and anti-air. Overall though, confidence is pretty high. I was worried for a second, then I realized I still have all my guys in the center. My Archer Queen is still going strong, and my healers are still healing things. And we got most of the resources already actually, so this was a fun one. But I think we pretty clearly answered my question, whether or not I could just spend a bunch of money to overcome my lack of skill and knowledge when it comes to this game, because I would never ever be able to do this without having spent a fortune on all these units and upgrades. Without spending money, I would have struggled to defeat this right here. And instead, we've walked through this entire base. We did lose a few units along the way, but already this could probably tear through another base of equal quality. I did lose all of my dragons though, and I don't think we're going to 100% it just because it was too spread out for us. 94% is still pretty good, and then we got 500,000 gold and elixir. This is a basic shark, and it eats basic fish, and it's watched by basic viewers. It can even eat other sharks as long as they're small. Jellyfish kind of give it a sting. Oh, what about... Nope. Okay, those don't work. But after that little run, we're level 3, get our rewards. That means we can level up our bite and our speed just a little bit. Then we're also going to make our bite better and also our speed. And now we're slightly more dangerous, and this is just the beginning. There's a turtle and some crabs. My favorite breakfast. Not really sure particularly what it is I'm supposed to be eating, so I'm just going to put everything in my mouth and hope for the best. And that's really what life is all about. Putting things in your mouth and hoping for good results. I ran into a few sharks so far. Oh, there's a diver. My first person. Okay, I need to remember not to put the spiky things in my mouth. Oh, a sea mine. But that was worth $170, and that could be a lot of upgrades. Or, for only 25 emeralds, we could become a Mako shark, which is 4.6 meters long. So I just need to find a way to earn some gems. Do we think 2,000 is going to be enough?
Don't let your kids what?
I wasn't really sure, so I bought 4,000.
Holy crap.
He eats the fish that are trying to eat themselves and sea pancakes. And since we have some coins, we can definitely upgrade it right away, so we want extra bite and speed. So let's put this bigger, better shark to use. Small fish are okay, sea mines are not. Smaller sharks, definitely edible. What about an obnoxiously large boat? Can we eat some of that? It seems we cannot, but if I get on top of it, I might be able to get the sailor? Not a sailor, he's a fisherman. Whatever the case, they're all edible. Probably shouldn't eat those. Unless they're very, very small, because those are the most tender. Okay, I can't eat a hammerhead shark because I need a bigger shark, but I probably can annoy him. Never mind. So let's make our bite just a little bit stronger. I never really realized you could buy coins, so... Is 200,000 going to be enough? I'm going to go with probably, but I bought 200,000 coins, so now our little shark is going to get a little bit more intimidating. Maximum upgrades, and we have 195,000 coins left over, so those actually go kind of fast. Considering this is realistically still just a baby shark who can't even eat sea mines. Ooh, a lady. Get in my mouth, both of you. We'll use a bit of boost. A golden man. I'm pretty sure I can hop on land. Yep, perfectly normal. Come here. Just one step. Yeah, gotcha. That lady was not taking that seriously enough. But no one expects a man-eating shark to come to their beach. So I'm pretty sure that was a shark we started as. We're able to eat those fairly easily. Still getting some trouble from other things though, like the lionfish. And we got a gold rush, and I think that just turns every fish into gold, so that means extra money for me. Now I can't find any fish. I do think I hear a boat. Nope, it's the hovercraft thing. Okay, well, we can eat parachuters too, because why wouldn't we be able to eat parachuters? Ooh, what is that? What is this? Oh, I was just thinking that 4,000 emeralds wasn't enough. Touched another sea mine, so those are getting annoying. Okay, this is where things are going to start to frustrate me. I'm just kidding. We died, so we need a bigger shark. Next would be the hammerhead shark for 60 emeralds. I think we're going to skip over that and go to tiger shark. It is 200 emeralds, but I've got time. 6.5 meters long. And perhaps more importantly, it can eat pufferfish. We're going to test out the base model before we decide whether or not it's worth an upgrade, and it gets jellyfished pretty hard, so I don't know if it's worth the upgrade. These idiots have to earn their improvements, but we'll see how it handles against all these other fish. Sea mines are still a problem. Gonna make a mental note of that. Probably need to stop touching jellyfish and sea mines, but aside from that, this shark is pretty good. And we can make it hit orbit. I wonder if we get a bonus or make it hit the moon. Okay, that's a hammerhead, which we could have unlocked. I'd rather just eat it. Along with all of these rather large fish over here. Wow, these got to be worth a lot of points. Okay, we already have a submarine harassing us. That does a lot of damage, so we're not big enough to take on the submarine yet. Things are so much dangerous over here to the right. But all the divers get pushed straight into my mouth, right where I want them. Whoop, don't touch that. Okay, I might have touched it a little bit, but we survived. Ooh, pancakes. Oh, and divers. And other sharks. And a swimmer in a cage. Ow. Everything wants to eat me. I need a bigger shark so I can be more intimidating. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, a donut. Wait, let me go. I gotta eat the donut. Now I can eat you, baby seal. 2 baby seals. And another diver. So far, this is my best performing shark because it's pretty tough and can eat a lot more things. Like even these guys. Before those would have devoured me, now they can be eaten. Can we get to these guys? Guys, you want to come out here for a sec? I'll come back for those guys with a bigger shark. And I found a submarine again. We're going to have to avoid that for now because I'm not big enough. Just going to enjoy my scuba snacks and move on with my day. Stop. Thank you. It's kind of like get in the boat, but instead it's my mouth. There's got to be something good over here because I had to get through a bunch of sea mines to get here. Well, we got a teddy bear, which I'm sure is something fun. Oh good, I found the submarines again. We need a bigger shark. While the shark is pretty good, we only made it to level 2. We do get lots of coins though. So after the tiger shark comes the great white shark. After that we get the megalodon. And once you get into this range, it makes you start buying each and every one along the way to unlock them. So we're going to unlock the Great White. It's 8.5 meters long, but then we're going to skip over that because that's boring and get a Megalodon, which is like a super Great White. 14.5 meters long. It eats entire boats and sea mines. And that costs 900 emeralds, which is actually a lot of money. So we'll give it just a few upgrades because it is a Megalodon after all. This already feels better. Look how big we are. The turtles look so small now. The turtles used to be like the size of us. Now they're the size of our eyeballs. Bigger sharks are so much easier. I don't really have to try and do anything. I just swim around and stuff gets in my mouth automatically. Look how small the people are now. Hi guys. Beach is closed today. The swordfish can still stab me, but I pretty much eat everything ever, so I'm not too worried yet. It might not be the prettiest of sharks, but boy can it eat. Oh, another shark. That was easy. We ate Joan 007. And I regret nothing. If I see something, I'm putting it in my mouth. Jellyfish? We can eat the jellyfish, so that's kind of nice. These are always annoying me. Ooh, there's a really big shark down here. What are you? Get in my mouth. Get in my mouth. Thank you.
I'm not sure if I earn points for that, but I want it in my mouth.
It's a little bit harder to navigate the lava streams, but we'll make do. It's the downside to having a big shark. We're also starving, so there's probably not a lot of food down here, so this might have been a bad choice. I mostly just don't think I can find my way back here, and I don't know what this spot is yet. We got a moon on his stick. Ooh, look at the size of that thing. What are you? Get in my mouth. We need a bigger shark. I have a big shark right now, but that thing was much bigger. I think this is actually it, Big Daddy. So we'll give Big Daddy a try. 14 meters long, but responsible for the extinction of a Megalodon, and it can eat the submarines. And eating submarines has always been a hobby of mine. This is definitely a very, very big shark. We can hardly even fit down this little tunnel. But we don't have to avoid the sea mines anymore. That used to be stressful to try and avoid those. Now we just cruise on through eating them as we go. Not any concern at all. Free points. Okay, these are sharks that are ages ago. They're bigger than the ones I think I started as, but they look very tiny compared to me now. And I'm starving because jellyfish aren't good enough for this guy. But I suppose that makes sense. There's probably not a lot of sustenance in a jellyfish. So if we go left this time, we'll surely find newer things. I mostly just want to eat people. Protein shake. There we go. Look at all these good people. Nice day to go to the beach. Oh, let's go into orbit. How high does this shark go? Just about out of frame. Nice. There's a hammerhead. I don't know if you saw it, but it was pretty small. There's another one. Lots of hammerheads around. They're basically an appetizer. Wait, there's another beach up top. Hi, guys. I just can't resist a good beach day. We're just managing the ecosystem. We can't have too many humans up top. They start to ruin the oceans. We're throwing a couple of sea pancakes, and we're going to jump up here. Oh, we jumped over some of the people. But we got a boat, and I know how to get the people anyway. We just got to go back the other way. This is a land shark now. I just realized how much health I lose jumping out of water. I've actually just looked at my health bar for the very first time, so now I know how that works. But my strategy doesn't change. If I see something that's going in my mouth, that keeps me alive and entertained. I just ate someone who was a very small shark. Probably a bot. Oh, a submarine. I always wanted to eat one of these. Get in my mouth. Where's my boost? There we go. Not entirely sure what happened, but we ate it. Also, you. Come here, big fella. What is that? It's in my mouth, whatever it is. Not allowed to eat that boat, so let's go this way. Something's happening. Oh, it's a gold rush. Ooh, let's eat that guy. Hi, nice shark. Mine's better. And I obviously worked very hard to get this. I definitely didn't buy it. This thing's a tank, though. It's just going along eating absolutely everything. With no question for what it is. Oh, hello. Don't worry, I put these in my mouth all the time. Gotcha. Oh, a Megalodon. Come here. Gotcha. There's so many fun things to eat over here. Stop. Stop. Yeah. Got it. Oh, good. More people. Pretty sure, yep, I saw Pinocchio over here. That might actually be a very strong shark. And it was. We got a multi-kill. We got lots of stuff going on there. 678 coins, which is actually really good. But we're going to skip ahead a few steps. We're going to go through Big Daddy, through whatever Mr. Snappy is, Alan, Moby Dick, Leo, Nessie, all the way up to Sharkchira, who's normally incredibly expensive, but for only 125 emeralds we can buy. Sharkchira can dive 300 meters and 15 meters long. I didn't really realize I actually had like achievements I could be doing. We'll see if this massive behemoth is worth the price. We're going to stay up where there's lots of stuff to eat at least at first. Pretty sure I can actually go through these now. Yeah, I can bust through the earth itself because I'm that big. I already forgot all of my achievements, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat everything. Actually, I'm pretty sure stomping on people was one of them. And I really like that because we're not even eating them. We're just stomping them for fun at that point. Oh, we got something big. Oh, what are you? Are you a Sharkchira? Can I eat you? Leroy Jenkins? Gotcha. I think that might have been an achievement, to kill other shark Jiras as we see them. But I wouldn't want to overthink a game as complicated as this. I'm just going to start putting things in my mouth and not stop. Oh, I can eat entire diver cages now. And boats, but we crossed that bridge a while ago. Hey, nugget, get in my mouth. It's my goal to be the biggest, baddest, most ridiculous shark in the entire world. I don't care what it takes to get there. There's so many things to eat. I still get completely lost very quickly. Maybe we should try going deeper. There's generally less fish to eat down deeper, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be more fun stuff. Definitely ate another emerald fish, and that makes me feel good with its pretty sounds. Okay, you're dead also. I have no idea what happens when another shark shows up like that. Oh, look at all the glowfish. The ocean's going to be so much darker after this. And these feel very expensive to eat. I don't know why. Oh, right. This is where all of these were. Yeah, that's right. This is where my Megalodon died for the first time. And that set me on my rampage to this giant-ass shark. Just going to go through the fire because I just don't have time to care otherwise. I need to keep putting things in my mouth. I'll starve before I burn to death. I'm pretty sure of that. Sharks don't like fire. Oh, I think I've unlocked my atomic breath or whatever it is too. Oh, that's kind of fun. I should be using this more. I don't think I really eat anything using this, but I do kill a lot of stuff. And that's really what it's all about. Oh, it's Hungry Tom. Tom, you're lucky you weren't here a second ago. I would have lasered the life out of you. Now I gotta build up my super mouth again. Found another spot for a little feeding frenzy because there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, found another one. I don't have my magic mouth yet, but we almost do now. Monster kill. Submarine. Ow, stop. Okay, you know what? Here. Haha, gotcha. Now we're gonna destroy everything in the ocean just because we can. That works pretty well, but I don't love its range because anything outer screen still survived, and I don't want any survivors in the ocean. This is single-handedly supposed to beat my ocean and my ocean only. Thanks for the boat. Could someone point me in the direction of a challenge? Because I would really like to find one. There appears to be another spot here. Hello, friend. Would you like my magic mouth? Gotcha. Ludicrous kill. Yeah, you're telling me. I've got a laser mouth. Okay, I also got a dartboard, and we have a 120 times multiplier. I'm gonna eat whatever that was and continue to put things in my mouth while going deeper. I'm multitasking now. Have I done any achievements yet? Look how small the divers are compared to us now. We're obnoxiously large. I can't wait to see how much bigger we get. Another dead end, so I'm not really sure where to go from here. I need to find those bigger sharks. I just don't know where they're hiding. I'm torpedo-proof, dummy. Oh, more people. Come here, guys. I know this doesn't really benefit me in any way, but it's pretty funny. Whole buildings are going to be collapsed. I could probably honestly just skim back and forth across the surface like this, and nothing would ever go wrong. We just continually eat innocent people. Get some pretty good vertical on this shark, too. Oh, there's another tentacle-y monster. Okay, we're going to, magic mouth it. Then we died. So on that one, we got 12,000 coins, which is tons, but Shark Jira didn't even level up. Abyss Shark is a little bit tempting right now, but we can actually evolve Shark Jira. And it says here that this one can eat the tentacle thing, so for only 1,000 emeralds, we're going to evolve it. I just realized we're already out of emeralds. That's okay, it was totally worth it, because now we're stronger than ever. Those things that managed to damage me before probably can't anymore, because we're Lava Shark Jira. That definitely doesn't sound like something a child made up. But I am going to enjoy this an awful lot. Hey, I found this spot already. Hi, guys. Alright, so let's go a little deeper and find something a little bigger. People are fun and all, but they're pretty small. Wait, gotcha. Oh, there's someone. Hi. Bye. I saw the tail of another shark somewhere. He might have seen me and run off. We can go through the portal, though. Alright, this leaves me somewhere with, like, pina coladas or something. Paraglider. What? I'm not immune to lava? What's the point of lava shark if I can't... What? That's stupid. We're going deeper anyway. Stop biting me. I'm bigger than you. The laws of nature state that if I'm bigger than you, you can't bite me. I also assume there's something really cool down here because I gotta go through a lot of fire to get here. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to put my shark through. I do hear something up top, though, that I'm probably gonna need to put in my mouth. Oh, Gold Rush. What good timing. Oh, it kicked us out at the wrong time, but now we're definitely a fireball. That was kind of fun. Hey, look. Oh, I missed him. Ooh, we have lava breath now. A long one at that, too. Alright, now that we spent a fortune on that shark, what else can we have? Next on the list is Abyss Shark, who's got a big mouth but can eat Shark Jira. Costs 900 emeralds though, so we're gonna have to buy some more. Since we needed a few more emeralds, there's 6,100. So we're gonna buy Abyss Shark, but we want to do better, so we're also gonna buy the Kraken, which can eat the Abyss Shark. But they were mostly a stepping stone so we could get to the Luminite, who looks to be the biggest, 16.5 meters, 400 meter depth. upgrades cost an alarming $45,000 each, so that's actually like $150 worth of upgrades right there. So let's give this maniac a test. I even have a blade for a face to show how intimidating I am. This thing is really, really big. Pretty sure it can eat literally anything we're about to run into. And it can go through that, and we have a superpower. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't have to aim. And I feel like I could probably use that fairly often. I do like these big sharks though, because they really don't have to be choosy about where they're going. If there's a boulder in the way, they just go straight through. Oh, this person's trying to run away. But whatever it is, they're trying to run, they die. Another one. We gotta get in my mouth. Can I super? Oh, I don't have my power ready. But I'm pretty sure because I've upgraded once that we can defeat those because the upgrades are still really expensive. Another one. Superpower. Oh, they seem to know to run away when I do that. But I can still eat them because they have to turn around. Oh, another one. Why are there so many of these here? I mean, I'll eat them. That's no problem. Probably just more points for me. But we clearly found where the big sharks roam. Come here, get in my mouth, Nessie. Come on, you know you want it. Gotcha. The trick is to keep moving. Keep the mouth open and keep moving. So far, I haven't found a single thing that really puts up anything of a fight compared to this. Even the other sharks like this die pretty quickly. I'm not even sure what that is. Whatever it is, it's dead. Oh, we got a laser head now. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, this is what I was looking for the entire time. A giant shark with monster lasers all over it. We're going to see how this shark handles the land. Well, it doesn't walk on its legs, but it doesn't have legs, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, I got my laser head back. I looked away for a second, so I'm not sure what caused this, but I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it. Sometimes you're better off not knowing. Pretty sure I devoured a megalodon a second ago, and that thing was also quite big. Oh, another one of me. Here. Gotcha. That superpower is hard to hit things with, but when it lands... Oh, is that a megalodon? Come here. Get in my mouth. And another one of me. I don't... Yeah, I do have my power. Oh, it didn't work, though. Well, I got both of them dead. Ooh, that was gold, whatever that was, and that turned me into Laserface.
You know what would be a really kick-ass name? Taserface!
I wish I could just do this all the time. This shark really is great. It eats absolutely everything. And it only costs like $1,000, so... Ooh, another Nessie. Come here. There we go. You can't stand up to Laserface. Nobody can. I didn't really realize there was a door there, but I'm okay with this. I think this is where the crab roams. Yeah, we got the crab. Now, I know there's a way to do this. I just don't know what the way actually is. Come here. I think you gotta attack it like when it's swinging. I don't really know. So for that, we didn't level up, but we did earn 14,000 coins. You know, what is interesting though, is since we evolved Shark Jira, it actually appears farther down the chain than the Luminite. So in theory, yeah, it can actually eat the Luminite. So he's actually who the strongest shark is. We just need to give him some proper upgrades, and that's going to get expensive fast. So basically, upgrading his 3 stats is going to cost $100. So upgrading them fully is probably going to be like $500. There's like $300 on almost 500,000 coins. Hopefully that's enough for a few upgrades. We're going to get extra speed, extra bite, and extra boost. Well, the upgrades don't get super more expensive, but they're just really expensive to begin with. So I think we're going to get it probably up to about this far. That's like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars worth of upgrades. But we're definitely going to be the baddest shark in the ocean, especially with our magic mouth. I feel like I'm so stupidly quick now, like I can't even see what's happening. Everything just gets in my mouth right away. No chance to even see what it is. Yeah, I still don't think I've done a single achievement yet. Gonna take a quick swim along the surface. Oh, we're here already. I'm even a super quick walker now. Like, the shark just moves really, really quick. Oh, here's someone that wants to fight. Eat lava mouth. I'm not even sure we can really see him, but there was a kraken or something there. So I once again find myself without much of a challenge. A shark like that stands no chance. He doesn't even have glowing... Oh, hello. Yeah, that's definitely a lesser Shark Jira. So I guess this is this shark's version of Laserface, and this is okay. It'd be better if I was touching things at the time, but you know what? I can't control these things sometimes. It just happens. Ooh, Nessie. Yeah, we're gonna have cooked Nessie for dinner, and whatever else happens to be in my vicinity. Oh, another Shark Jira. Come here, I'm super upgraded. Yeah, that's right. I didn't pay all this money for nothing. Probably the good thing these sharks aren't getting any bigger. I'd have to start an OnlyFans. Huh. Well, that's awkward timing. Today we're going to keep putting things in our mouth until we evolve the ultimate shark. Starting with this little guy who's really good at eating little fish. The more things I put in my mouth, the more upgrade points I get, the better sharks we get. And I can't wait to put the golden moron in our mouth. Gonna dive up here and grab a few people right off the beach. I have a little octopus following me along who's also eating people on my behalf, so that's pretty helpful to me. And the deeper I go, the bigger stuff I find. Here's another shark. But eventually we can find sharks that will eat us, so we need to be careful of that, at least for now. Don't touch the sea mines, eat the fish. When we see another shark, we must battle it immediately. This one we need a bigger shark for, that one we also need a bigger shark for. This can be a pretty slow process trying to upgrade, but luckily for us I have an unlimited budget, so we can buy our way to the top. But for now I just need to enjoy all the endangered turtles I can get my mouth on. And the golden people floating by, they're just asking for it by floating along the surface of my ocean. That guy's taking a second to put down, but I'm pretty sure my shark's all the better because of it. I'm not really sure how we ended up as a golden shark already, but I'm not going to complain. Oh, look at the size of that turtle. Need a medium shark. Fine then, I'll come back with a medium shark and I'll eat that, and I'll eat this barrel of moonshine, and I'll murder this diver in cold blood because I'm drunk on moonshine. Don't touch the jellyfish, they hurt my baby shark. Oh, there's so much food down in this pocket though. The divers will try and stab me occasionally, so I can't let them do that. It's a stab or be stabbed world. I have what's called the gold rush now. I need a S shark to get through that. Basically, so far this is an entry-level shark. It can eat a lot of things, but it can also be eaten by pretty much everything down on this level. Ooh, that looks shiny. Give me that. I know I'm not really supposed to be this deep right now, but I just can't help myself. Sometimes you just gotta try and put bigger and bigger things in your mouth. Like that was a swordfish. That's probably worth like $600 in real life. If I don't feed my shark routinely, he starves. So we definitely need to be sure to put lots of divers in our mouth. But you just know the good stuff is down here somewhere. Like these fish are colored gold. That's gotta be valuable. And there's an H. We're learning to spell. Ooh, that was an ugly fish. That's an ugly fish. That's an ugly fish. Oh, deep sea fish. Oh, I need a way bigger shark to eat those. Okay. Well, you get the idea. That's a baby shark. Let's escalate just a little. Because here's where we are now. This is an extra small shark. We can move on up and we'll start to get into the small sharks. And then there's medium sharks. Then there's large, and then there's extra large, and then there's extra extra large, and then there's something beyond that, which is pretty much him. I think for now we can jump up to a small shark, and to do that we just need to buy a few things. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna get Horbeagle, which means we can break through bones and we can now eat crabs, golden pancakes, and zombie sharks. While I'm at it, I'm gonna upgrade the speed just a little bit and the bite, because I don't like using boost a lot. Alright, so let's enjoy our newer, bigger, improved shark. I can definitely already feel the difference. I think I'm supposed to hang out near these to fix them, and then I think we get a bonus when we're near them. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just going to continue putting things in my mouth. I'm not here to think. We've already leveled up. This shark is actually so much better already. It's quicker, and I can, well, I can't eat pufferfish. Well, I can if they're not puffed up. Oh, look at those sparkly things. Don't touch the sea mines. There's an N. These. I wanted to see what's over here. Boost to destroy. Alright, you guys give me some boost, and go. Okay, we broke it with our face. Now we're gonna go in here and probably get stung by lionfish. Okay, there's a... Oh, we can get that shark. That's a pretty big shark and we're eating it already. Ow. 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 This bodes well for us. Alright, I'm gonna bring this thing back to life. I'm gonna eat a golden crab. He ate that shark, so I'm gonna eat that shark. Ow. Okay, I need a medium shark for that? He's just a little shark though. Okay, the divers were eating quite a bit quicker and easier now. Lucky for us. Not so lucky for them. Going to scooch under the landmine. Ooh, sea turtle. Those are medium shark to eat a sea turtle? Well, at least they can't bite me back. Alright, what else can we put in my mouth? Ooh, sparkly. Where did my friend go? Did my friend get eaten? Oh, spear fisherman. Okay, that's illegal. Sharks are endangered, moron. At least I'm pretty sure they are. Some of them are. Not sure about this one. Okay, he escaped, but not really. So close, we're just chewing on them for a bit and then letting them go. We're tenderizing our food. There's so many of these coral reefs around. I don't know if it's worth it to sit here, because I gotta eat food as I go, otherwise my shark starves to death. It gets a little bit hard to see at times when there's so much going on like that. Oh, swordfish galore. Give me all of these. Wow, that's gonna be like an instant level up. The divers are going down easier and easier. I think that means we're getting bigger. Okay, we still can't touch those. Not even... Okay, we need a bigger shark for those. Get out of my zone. This is mine. Why are they saying death ray? Am I eating death rays? And a sparkly fish and a diver. 2 for 1. Gemfish. That is a really big shark. Okay, we found where the big sharks hide. And I think I died from running into a sea-doo. But for our trouble there, we earned 866 coins. So we better move on to a medium shark then and see what these have to offer. Smooth hammerhead. He can equip 2 pets. And he can eat giant squids, he can eat bigger, meaner looking sharks, and can break rocks. Got a lot of speed and bite, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade that just a little bit. I mean, I might as well. I've got 330,000 coins to spend. I'm also going to take Buddy the guard dog with me. He's going to be one of my pets. I assume he's mostly just going to be eaten instead of me. I think this is going to be a good good setup. Alright, now we're bigger than ever before. We can go deeper and eat many more things. Plus extra speed definitely doesn't hurt. So far we can eat the ray. The divers get eaten very quickly. It was challenging before because we had to chew on them. And that would take time and put us in danger. Now we basically just swallow them whole. Okay, we still can't touch the blue jellyfish, but we can eat dolphins. And I have a challenge to eat 30 dolphins. I can't wait to finish that one. Okay, you guys get in my mouth. The crabs are in my mouth. Pufferfish, we still got to watch out if they're puffed. Okay, we're definitely going to go deeper with this because we're a pretty big shark now. We can eat all sorts of things. I mostly just want the people. And sparkly fish, of course, because I think they give me gems. The big sea ray gets in my mouth. Oh, there's a crab. Oh, multiple crabs. So these things give us extra health, speed, health up, magnet power. Look at the size of that shark. What are you? Yeah, I need an XL shark. Duh, look at the size of it. I will be able to eat that eventually. Don't you worry about it. We're gonna get there. I don't care how many things I have to put in my mouth. We found a ginormous school of fish. This is very satisfying. I get to swim in circles here forever once I kill this spear fisherman. I hope my dog's having a fun time. He just kind of swims behind me. I don't really know what he does, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best to be king of the sharks. The god of the sharks. So far, we're doing pretty good at that. Okay, we're going to boost into it. Never mind. Found one of these bone things, so we're going to bust in here. There's radioactive waste in here, so I need to be careful, but I assume that means they're hiding something good from me down here. So we're going to eat the sea pancake, get electrocuted. We're going to eat them, get electrocuted some more. Ow, ow, ow. The shark's definitely a lot tougher, but there's still some challenges posed to us down here, like sea mines. But that's okay, because now that we've explored the fun things of medium sharks, we can move on to a large shark. The Mako is a very fast and deadly hunter. It has a base speed of 174 and bite of 184. But look at the things I can eat. I can eat the lionfish finally and orcas. I've never even seen an orca. We're also going to bring a floating rock called Trevor because he eats mines. I feel now it's important we do a little wandering around to see what else is out here. Because we got a lot of new barriers we can break as soon as we get through the stupid divers. And there's actually a really big shark right below me, so I don't know what that's doing here suddenly, but we're going to work hard to not be here. We're just going to continue over here where we know that there's a little bit of medium-sized sharks. Okay, eat this stupid puff. Okay, eat these then. There's so many big sharks here suddenly that weren't here before. I'm not sure why they're coming out, but we just need to counter them with our own big sharks. I mean, this is quite a big shark by itself. Before, these things used to be bigger than us and they were very scary. They would be eating us. Now we're eating them. Get in my mouth, each and every one of you. I don't care what you are. I don't care where you came from. You're going in my mouth. Okay, these spear divers are really annoying. And the way I'm doing this, it's very hard for me to boost and move out of the way of that. So we're just going to have to deal with that. That's a lot of sea mines. There we go. My little friend's going to eat those so I can move on past and eat the golden divers. And the rest of the golden idiots. A boat. Can we go through this? I want to land on top of the boat. And gotcha. Oh, those are big sharks. I might have wandered into a bad area again where things can eat me, but as long as I avoid the bigger sharks, I think I'm mostly okay. I'm a pretty big shark myself, so there's not too many bigger ones out there. Stop hitting me. You're very annoying. Stop. Okay, we're gonna eat these guys. And then we're also gonna wander over to the left because the right wasn't doing it for me. I'm pretty sure someone on short has tried to shoot me with like a pistol, which probably isn't really good against a shark in the water, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, you get in my mouth. Stop touching me. We ate a dolphin. I forgot I had a quest to eat the dolphins. I'll settle for crabs though. There's still so many dangerous things. I don't like being careful. I like to just kind of bull rush my way through things and hope for the best. I guess my little friend is pretty helpful though. He will destroy the mines. Those guys are annoying. They keep skewering me with their stupid thing. I'm just trying to help them. I'm trying to eliminate the other sharks. And we're gonna... Ow, stop. Oh, okay, that's a big shark. That's a big shark. Where do these keep coming from? Those... Oh, we got lots of squids though. There's actually lots of good eating here. There's just really big sharks around. Okay, I know we can get through this because that was like one shark ago. I think we can break even bigger stuff now. So this should be a good area. Full of treasure chests. Give me that. Okay, I did level up. Too hot to touch. Yeah, I get it. Don't touch the hot stuff. Okay, this area is going to be the end of me. I do not have the patience to dodge lava streams. Okay, we're going to open that. There's lots of divers here. Let's get them out of the way before they hurt us. And we're going... What is that thing? Boost to destroy. Oh, I remember these. Okay, wait. Nope, that's cheating. It is unreasonably hard to control there. That's fine. If I can't get good at the game, we'll just force the game to be good for me. Tiger shark, a pretty orange shark. Bite 257. He's hugely strong. He costs 230 gems. That's a little better. He can eat hammerheads, he can eat blue jellyfish, and green rocks. Now we're a jumbo-sized shark. We're going to be able to eat so much more with such less problems. Alright, first I'm just going to go ahead and gorge myself here because this is just easy eating, especially for a shark of this size. And we can eat the whole jet ski now too. Before this was a really dangerous area, now we're just consuming everything whole. Ooh, we'll take all these guys down. Sea mines are still a problem, can't touch those, but we can... Oh, we can eat sea mines. Maybe if they're gold at least. I feel so much better now. This is so much easier. We should have been the biggest shark from the beginning. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna fight. Ooh, that's a really big shark, but we ate him. Before those would have destroyed me. All right, and we're gonna try and boost through that. And we can eat the lionfish. Yeah, this was very dangerous before. This almost killed us. Now we just eat our way through it. Okay, some of that area didn't exactly go to plan, but we've sunk down lower to find other sharks to eat. We still can't eat you. We need one size bigger for that guy. But it's pretty rare at this point we find a shark that we cannot eat. At this point, we can pretty much put the entire ocean in our mouth. We still can't touch those. I definitely can eat like 65 divers at once too, which is kind of fun. I think the biggest challenge is trying to see okay, you guys get out of your cage. It's just trying to see what's going on. There's so much chaos everywhere that I don't know what's friendly, what's hurting me, what's in my mouth. So we just sort of embrace the chaos and put it all in there. Haven't been over here yet. So many things to eat. Can we jump over this? What is this? Oh, I guess we can. Perfect. Hi guys, I'm the new shark in the area. Look at all the beach stuff to eat though. Hey guys, come here for a sec. Okay, we gotta let the boost build up. Oh, run from the shark. Got him. Uh-oh. Are we a land shark? I think we're good. We just need to be careful here because there's bigger sharks around, so we're going to try and go past them. We're going to take their food and be on our way. Okay, we are still getting bitten by bigger sharks because, oh, we got that shark though. There's some huge sharks in this area. Stop spearing me. Okay, we're going down deeper here. What is that thing? I hit an underground nuke. I'm actually kind of excited that happened because now we get to move on to XXL sharks, and these guys are really getting big and reasonably expensive. This guy's 500 gems by himself. Money well spent. He can eat even the green jellyfish and all sorts of big idiots. And the more we unlock, the more we unlock. We're suddenly finding all sorts of new things that didn't exist before. I bet those are expensive, but really fun. Okay, these are beyond XXL. Before, there was something beyond XXL, and now this is beyond whatever that was. So for now, I guess we'll just have to settle for our XXL Mega Shark and see how this goes. I have a feeling not many things are going to stop us at this point. There's a pet called Phil. Why are you so expensive? Can eat more prey than the other babies. Okay. Okay, now we're a pretty big shark. And we even have a little baby shark helping us. It's also pretty large. Yeah, this feels even easier again. Like everything we go near just gets consumed right away. Divers, sharks, dolphins, birds, earths. Oh, there's a big shark. Can we eat you? Get in my mouth. Oh, we can eat sharks that big. The green jellyfish are pretty satisfying. Wonder what's up in the sky. What happens if we go way up there? Yeah, we got some high-flying birds. Anyways, let's go do a little wandering back past where all the mean sharks were that bullied me before. Time to get a little revenge. I keep getting stabbed by... Oh, it's a diver. I see what happened. Okay, we're gonna need the tiger shark. I remember when you were a tiger shark and I thought that was big. Coming through, don't mind me. There's a big old shark coming to eat. Okay, pink jellyfish are still an enemy. Got it. And, oh, I think we actually can kill those if we boost into them. We just can't let them get us. There we go. I think it's actually a bit laggy because of everything going on, but I am also swimming around without a care in the world about what it is I'm doing. Oh, we got to boost onto that boat. Get on there. Give me all your crew. And we ate that shark in its entirety. We ate them in its entirety. And you guys. All right. We're just going to continue on trying to break into new areas. We got to stay away from the nukes. Ooh, look at the size of that thing. We ate the big thing. We already ate the big thing. We've got bigger sharks to be still. Because this area was the one that was very scary before because all of these were hurting me. Now I'm the one doing the hurting. And there's a... Oh, there's some bigger sharks here. Yeah, get in my mouth now. Yeah, these guys were terrifying before because they were enormous. Okay, I managed to get through there because we had a gold bonus thing. My little helper shark is eating lots of divers. There's some submarines there. We're going to go around them. I'm going to eat the gold shark. We're going to eat some giant squids. And we need to go deeper. Down. Down, stupid. I don't know if I can go down there. Maybe I need to boost down. I think there was current pushing against me. But there's definitely other sharks and giant squids down here to eat, so we're getting into new territory. Can I boost through the crystals? I can. So this will be a fun area because you need a really big shark just to get here. Okay, stay away from the zappy boys. We can eat the gems. Ooh, look at all the alcohol. Cool. Oh, what is that thing? That's one of the secret sharks. Let's get away from that. Boost through here. And I think it just kind of spits us out here. So was that it? Secret unlocked? Well, we'll wander over this way and just eat some people. When we have a score of 5 million and more sharks to eat still. I like this shark. So let's head down deep after we destroy some submarines if we can. Still not really sure how the boost thing works there, but good. And we'll keep on wandering. Whoops, this way. Oh, I think we can get through these too as this shark. Straight through the metal. So this shark is already getting to the point of ridiculousness, except for the purple ones like that. That can still eat us. But there's not many things left that can really hurt us. We can pretty much assume anything we see is going in our mouth. I think we could probably actually destroy the whole boat if we hit it hard enough. Maybe not, but we can eat the people on the boat. The shark is so big it can just go straight across the land. Oh, I found a swimming pool. What's beyond the swimming pool? Let's just keep going and eat everyone. This shark is kind of ridiculous. I'm just plowing through everything without a care in the world. And when we get to a spot like this, we go over the land. And we'll take a look down below. And you know what? I kind of like going over land. It's easier to travel up here. I do kind of want to see what's in here because this is way over to the side. So this might be some rare stuff. Okay, I found the lava jets again, which isn't super fun as a giant shark because we can't really avoid them that easily. But I'll do what I can and collect letters. We're learning to spell. Okay, we're going to go ahead and eat the sea mines because we have a gold bonus. Where's all the... There's what we're looking for. 2 big things. Score of 10 million so far. So let's jump over here if we can. I want to see what's beyond there. There's a treasure chest. And more big sharks. Get in my mouth. Get in my mouth. Get in my mouth. I think it's the same as me, but I'm upgraded, so I have the advantage. And I found a deep little pocket. I'm being chewed on by this idiot. Get in my mouth. I gotta swim against the current here. Please swim. There we go. Lots of boost. Keep going. There's something over here. There's gotta be for all this. I may have actually done that backwards, but whatever the case, we're down here now and we found lots to eat. I feel like this is the place I want to go in because I want to go where the big sharks are because I need to eat them. I need to assert my sea dominance. Ooh, more rare rocks. These ones are hard to break. Oh, look at all the stuff in there. Okay, boost to destroy. Got it. Give me all that. There's lots of pink jellyfish here, which tells me there's something good here because even I can't eat pink jellyfish. We still need a bigger shark to do that. There was a danger sign, so I think we're on the right track. There's another real big whale that's going in my mouth. I remember these guys. I'm legitimately so big at this point that I'm not actually sure I really can die. Like, it's hard to die. Finally, a worthy combatant. Can I eat you yet? Well, you know what? That's fine. It's time. Beyond XXL, we have the Megalodon, who can eat giant things, pink jellyfish, and sea mines themselves. But since we've unlocked the Megalodon, that means we can also get Big Mama, which is basically a Megalodon on steroids. 403 byte power to start is so absurd. The upgrades are hardly even worth it at this point, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm not compensating for anything, you're compensating. I didn't realize I'd spent my 300,000 coins already. Luckily, I seem to have unlimited coins for some reason, so that's never gonna be a problem. Let's have our first fully upgraded shark. And there's more helpful pets. This rogue robot fires a plasma beam that can kill almost anything that gets in its way. Welcome to the team. Alright, this is an adequately sized shark. I am very happy with my purchase so far. This thing is absolutely enormous. I feel like not many things are going to stand in our way. And look how much life we have. This is going to be stupidly hard to die. Especially considering things like sea mines and jellyfish don't really hurt us anymore. Get in my mouth, shark. It says there's a sunken ship down this way. Let's go find a sunken ship. We could probably eat it too. And whatever pirates and stuff happen to be around. While I'm on my way, I'm just going to make the world go extinct. Okay, I found the ship. So what do we do with it? Do we ram it? Okay, you get out of my way. Submarines used to be a death sentence for me. Oh, we can go in here. I am inside the ship and I'm being harassed by tiny little sharks. I think I'm too big for this, but I'm still going to eat you guys anyway. And you go in my mouth and you go in my mouth. Am I supposed to be doing something in here? I'm a little confused. I feel like I'm just going to end up starving because I'm kind of lost and confused. So I'm just going to go ahead and try and make my way out of this maze. I went to the bottom of a ship, which seems to have brought us to a new area. Finally, some competition. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Put it in our mouth. I don't know if we're eating it or not. It might actually be the same shark as us. I don't know if I can eat that or not, so we're just going to leave it alone for a sec. I'll find some other big things to put in my mouth. Okay, we can definitely break through those. We can break through anything with this shark. This isn't even a shark anymore. This is like a small moon. This is the most powerful shark in the entire universe. All these regular little things. So delicious now. Remember when these used to eat us? We'd be dead trying to go through that before. Now we just obliterate everything. This little shark is trying to eat me, but we're literally going to turn around and consume it whole. Oh, here's a big fight going on. Get in my mouth. I don't know if we're biting it or it's biting us. It can be a little bit hard to tell in all the chaos. We can barely even fit through some of these passages now. Okay, submarine, die. Idiots in cages, land shark. We can even eat the birds from on land. I don't know where all these other purple sharks came from suddenly, but there's a lot around. I don't know if we just ate that one or not, but we're jumping over mountains now. Come on, you can do it. Get over there. Uh-oh, we're dying. I just want to jump over the mountain. Health critical. Yeah, but I got a mountain to get over. Oh. It really was critical. Now we've got a pretty good idea what the sharks are capable of. Let's move on to the secret level sharks, which starts with the ancient Megalodon, which is absolutely absurd, and it goes all the way to the abyssal shark. I'm not really sure which one is the most expensive. It did just give me an offer to unlock the abyssal, so abyssal it is, but it's not going to be a true abyssal until it's fully upgraded. And this is going to get expensive quickly, and this is why I should have adult supervision at all times. I also realized I needed more gems to get things like the recycler cannon that can absorb toxic water. Also the laser 4.0 and the force field. Now that I have my absolute monster powered up with all the extra stuff, He's pretty much an unstoppable shark god. Pretty sure legitimately nothing can get in my way, including this big purple idiot, because I also have firepower. So yeah, whatever that was is dead, that's dead, everything is dead. And the shark is so quick that like I basically just kind of warp around the map, eating absolutely everything in my way. I don't think there's anything at this point that can stop me. Like, we'll just completely boost through these when we hit them. We just charge through, and yeah, there's no stopping us now. And when we need firepower, we have literally an underwater flamethrower. So I'm pretty glad of this, because this shark costs like $1,000. But it's obviously money well spent. Okay, not really sure what's happening, but we're going to go ahead and, yeah, just go ahead and kill everything. Oh, we can fly. We have a flying shark. We can actually fly. I don't know if there's anything up here. There probably is. I better get back in the water, though, where sharks belong. Good news, Ocean. I am back inside you. I decided to fly into the sky for a minute to see what was up there. But now I'm back to eat every single living molecule inside you. And we're destroying the whole boats at this point. Okay, the diving cages we do need to boost into, but then the diver's very vulnerable. And we'll go ahead and jump over this. There's usually some bigger sharks in this area. Oh, how about you? We ate that no problem at all. Not much going on over here. So we'll head down a little deeper to see what the lower ocean has to offer us. There's some littler sharks. They used to be big, but they're not anymore. This, I did find a pretty big shark here before. Not sure if he's still here, but there's lots of booze. Ah, there he is. Here we go. Flamethrower time. We just flamethrowered the shark to death. I've never been happier. What's over here? Okay, that's the edge of the map. Going this way. Our flying fireball shark is going back in the water. My recycler cannon apparently is empty. I'm not particularly concerned about that right now because I've got some kind of mega boost going on. I'm pretty sure this shark would single-handedly wipe out all life in the entire universe. He just wouldn't stop in the ocean. Submarines are no problem if I have my flamethrower going. And we're going to boost over here. We're going to wander down here at light speed. Not sure where we're going. Gonna keep going and going and going. The sounds of everything dying. It's all jumbling together. I think the divers are the biggest whiners when they get eaten though. They really just got to get over it. Mega Gold Rush. Not sure where we are, what's happened, how we got here. But we got some submarines we can kill. Hi guys. Alright. Ooh, big doors. Boost to destroy. Got it. And we're gonna eat you guys and you guys and you guys and you guys and sea mines. And big ass whales. That's going in my mouth. There's usually another one. There he is. So we'll go ahead and put you in our mouth after we eat that. And we'll wander down here to the danger area, but I am the danger. Whatever's down here is going to start hearing boss music any second now. It's biting me. Stop it. Get in my mouth. And you get flamethrowered. I think the flamethrower was a lovely addition to the shark. Okay, we found some more current. This shark does not care for currents one little bit though. I think we go faster through currents than anything. And you guys are all going to die a horrible death. And you're going to die a horrible death. I did swim through some sea mines to get here, so we did lose a little bit of health. We're getting it back though. How are we starving? We're eating everything. Again, I'm a little bit lost on the map. I think I'm in the far left. I guess we probably could just, at this point, skim along the surface if we wanted to, eating people. Considering we can fly, we can pretty much do and go wherever we want. Oh, mountaintop people. Ooh, volcano. Get in a volcano. Oh, it literally is a volcano. Cool. What's at the bottom of it? Oh, this is where the water jets are. I get it. I feel like there's got to be something cool at the bottom of this, though. It's so dangerous here. And there's not really. I'm the only dangerous thing down here. Well, since I pretty thoroughly dominated this ocean with very little effort at all, I just want to take a look at a different ocean environment to see if there's any, you know, bigger competition. We can eat orcas here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's a colossally big shark, and we just absolutely destroyed it. So there's clearly bigger competition here, so we're going deep to find even bigger sharks. Oh look, current. Wouldn't it be a shame if we had to swim against that for any number of time? There's definitely some interesting different sharks here. We already ate a really, really big one, though. Oh, there's another big shark. Get flamethrowered. Okay, we had to break into something to get through here, so clearly there's something good this way. Oh, there's another big shark. Can we start flame power? I think we just ate him the old-fashioned way. Ooh, look at the size of that. Okay, it's dead. Never mind. Nothing to see here. Just a shark in the sky eating helicopters. I can even crash in and out of the ice. Okay, we're going to boost up to destroy this helicopter. Yeah, you like that? Stupid helicopters. Well, while we're at it, I guess we might as well see this side of the map in case there's something good over there. I like how this escalated from like little itty bitty shark that was scared of everything to an absolute god shark flying through the air wearing gold armor. This level's pretty big. I've been going this way for a while. Might have finally found the edge. Might have also not found the edge. There's an orca that's pretty big. We've absolutely destroyed it as well. Ooh, that's a big looking shark. That's a secret tier shark, and we ate it. After a brief swim around the ocean, I think it's safe to say we are the most dangerous shark in reality. So I think it's time to go find another game to do this exact thing to.